Welcome back, everybody, to Curse of Strahd, episode 4,102. 4,102, guys. Good job. Good job. Good job, everybody. Take the chip.
I can start it and eating.
Please, please,
Oh, nope, sorry.
please, please.
Force it.
Eat the chip.
No.
It's a ritual.
No.
It's part of the deal.
It's a very good.
You signed a contract for this.
What kind of chip is it?
It's from Hobby.
Sign any
Oh.
contract.
If you don't
Sign
sign
that
that
contract,
contract, I will
I will
make
make
sure you never work in this town again.
This town. you're gonna call all the other YouTube streamers and be like, "Don't hire this guy.
All none of them. Probably.
Don't hire Colton from Game Grumps."
Oh yeah, no, we're firing him.
He is really just
Don't
like-
eat the chip. I was joking.
No, you better eat it. Don't listen to him. Eat the chip.
I don't think you should have to eat the chip.
I don't think you should have to either, and I gave you the chip.
You can only stop eating in the intros when Strahd is dead.
There are children starting in
couple
Africa who don't have access to potato chips.
Here, I'll eat the chip.
That's not even a potato.
No, it's touched.
That
two
sucks for
people's
Yeah,
them.
touch everyone's
They
hand.
should find a CVS or a Save Mart.
5 miles away.
Oh, no, it's
Oh,
all
it
flat.
died. It died.
They better get stepping.
What? You saying that the children in Africa should have to walk here to get chips?
Yeah, that's what he said.
We haven't seen him like this.
I like how this is better than our other intro.
I know.
Okay.
I don't understand.
What other intro?
Oh, one that happened 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Public
Yeah, let's get started. Does anybody have any inspirations?
Yes.
Go under here so I'm not tempted to look at you. I will also forget that I have you.
Is for him? Bitch.
You don't get to.
Idiot.
I think I have to. Did I use one last game? I think I used one last game, right?
Mm.
I put it in my notes. When I
No, that's right. We all got an extra one because of with the shenanigans I started
Dragon.
in the beginning.
Alright, y'all. So last time we left off, you guys went to Madame Eva, and you went to the Sarah Pool, and you got some new cards and a new goal to hunt down and bring forth an army to eventually defeat Strahd. You guys are along the road making your way towards Barovia, the village of Barovia. And if I squint hard enough, I can see what Colt's typing. You guys are making your way along the road and heading down south. Are you guys doing anything along the way there?
Your shoes and
We
tie.
don't have the
Walking?
camera, so we're not going to use
It's
that
not.
board
It
map.
is.
It's not.
No, we are going to use a board map. I normally don't use a board map on this one.
Oh, okay.
Unless anything crazy happens. Spencer puts the image on.
Oh, okay.
Also, that camera is being annoying, so I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want me to put the map? I can put the map.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know what you were trying to ask.
2 questions.
You're cool. You're good.
Oh, you too.
You're so cool, dude.
I like your channel,
Dude.
what you're about.
Oh.
And your penis.
What?
I'll just beep it out.
Sorry.
I probably
fucked up
won't.
the audio right there.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I was just saying that because she's here.
That's also true. I heard what you said, and now
Disclaimer,
the assassins are
I do
coming.
not have 24-hour access to Jacob's penis.
Just 18 hours.
Did it
Just 18.
that was,
She knows.
that was so perfect.
Okay. There was maniacal 7-year-old laughter behind me.
You guys are walking along the road.
It's dark outside.
And you guys stopped to camp for like a short rest around right here, which is where the thing happened at the last game that I described. You guys continue to walk about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 more minutes, and you, I don't know how to do math, I have to count individually.
That's okay.
What happens when you're homeschooled.
What happened last time?
You eventually make it to the village of Barovia.
Madam
Yeah,
Eva.
let's do a quick recap. I remember.
Madam Eva? You know, that,
I
that
re-
your-
I remember
Is that what
one,
he
okay.
meant
That's what he's
by
talking
the?
about.
Okay. Because I was
Okay.
like, did I just forget the end of last game? I have all
What?
the cards.
Doubling
Did
up.
more
I didn't know what you meant by the end of the last game, but I'm pretty sure
It
you
was a
meant
little
Madam
thing I
Eva.
described to you.
Oh, okay.
Do you remember?
Something.
Because we made a bunch of jokes about Hayden Christensen and Force Ghosts.
Oh, yes.
Okay, cool.
Mycroft and,
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
and
know.
Chivas. And then you were like, you looked up at Chivas? I was like, I guess.
Weird.
I think you looked up to him.
You looked out to
Yeah,
him. What did you
Mhm.
Alright, here's the map of Barovia.
Racist.
Okay.
I will actually get you guys a regular old version.
That actually is a racist comment
What is?
for dwarves.
The what? Little guy? You look down on him?
Yeah, that's extremely racist.
It's just kind of mean.
Yeah.
There's other small races.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, but we don't have small races, so I feel like derogatory terms
Oh, okay.
relating to their natural
Yes.
stature and appearance.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Damn it, Colton, the look on your face. Coffee.
What?
Guys, don't be
Colton's
racist to the world.
dumb face.
Logan's like, we don't have small races, and I'm just like, I mean, we do. And it's
No, we don't.
like,
Not inherent. I mean, there's.
you know what I mean.
We're not going that far.
Nope.
I'm just gonna-
Technical details about diminutive people.
Yeah.
Just keep digging it.
Well, we go to the church.
Okay.
And pray.
And you pray that Logan.
I'm not even taking any of this seriously.
It's
but-
Fine, dude. Every square is 40 feet. You guys make your way to Barovia, and
Oh,
I
damn.
think this is north. You guys make your way to the western part over here, and make your way into the
I
town.
think this is north, and there's a couple bits right on the corner.
Didn't notice it.
I can't see over the fucking game screen.
Okay. I thought you could.
And you guys see you guys walk into the village.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
go to the church.
Yep, go straight to the church. We know where it
Walk
is.
straight over to the church.
Yeah, we've been there
We
before.
can use Ira as the
Yeah.
party menu for now.
You alright?
We go
Bless
find
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Doru and Doru.
Wow, you have it written down.
I do.
Impressive.
I don't remember what.
Very impressive.
I have to manage.
I don't remember what his kid's name is, but
No, Doru is his kid.
huh?
I'm pretty sure
Oh
Doru
yeah,
is
priest's
Doru
son
is
who
his
is a
kid.
vampire. I wrote down, but I don't remember what his.
I don't think we ever got the priest's name.
Priest of Barovia.
I might have actually written it down.
Oh, and I stole a
no,
book
it's
from
in
this
my-
place. Oops.
What'd you do?
I stole a book from this
Oh.
church.
You guys make your way over to the church,
Mhm.
and you step inside.
Mhm.
All I wrote was pastor's son turned into a creature.
We'll just call him.
I put
don't
so,
know. What do
I
you call
put
a
so
priest?
many details and so many other parts of this
Call him.
game, and this is the part that I have no notes for.
I have 3 potions written down that I pulled from the witches thing on this book.
Each one 5.
Each one's 5. Ah,
Oh,
Sorry, don't look at it.
what?
Yeah, each one's 5. How's that? That's 5.
yeah.
That's good.
Make your way into the church.
Do we need all minis down?
Nah, you're fine.
Okay.
Unless you want to go do something specific, put your mini on it. Otherwise, you're just staying with Ira. I'm going to go ahead and do that. There we go. All right. Make your way into the church, and as soon as you do, you...
Is it rope?
It's a lot cleaner than it used to be. There's not the scattered shards of wood everywhere.
From the pews.
There we go. Yeah, instead of the shards of wood everywhere, you just see it's mostly been cleaned up. It's very it's very nice in here as you make your way in. There's not a lot of furniture, but on your right you see that door open, and you see somebody in there kind of sweeping. And as you guys step in, the door kind of echoes throughout the rest of the church. This boy turns around towards all of you. He's got kind of this like curly brown hair that goes down to about his shoulders. Maybe about 15, 16 years old. And he turns around, he's wearing commoner's clothing, he's holding a broom, and he looks up at all of you and he's got like these saggy eyes. You recognize him. This is the boy that you saved in the very first game. When he first came to Barovia, you casted Remove Curse on him to save him from being a vampire spawn. And he looks over and he just his face lights up and he runs straight over to all of you and he says, "Wow, welcome back. What are you doing here?"
Looking for your father?
"Looking for my father." "Okay, all right. And he puts the broom down and he kind of stands in front of all of you. He says, "I never got to properly thank you. I wasn't in the right headspace and I was really tired. But I haven't seen you since, but thank you."
How tall is this kid?
That's no problem.
He's not very tall. He's maybe about 5'3", 5'4". And he's... What?
That's not that short.
That's kind of short for a kid.
Mm,
Or for a boy.
Yeah. He's but a boy.
No thanks is needed.
No, it is. It is. You saved my life. You saved my father's life. You brought a lot of hope to this village. Thank you.
I go through my bag. I pull out a dagger.
He walks over to you and he
This is for you.
What?
Stop giving children knives.
He's a man.
Yeah, he's a man.
Just keep yourself safe.
He just hugs you.
I hug him back. And then I kind of tussle his hair.
And he pulls back and he just looks at you and he says,
Or learn magic. That helps too.
learn magic. You can't learn magic. Maybe someday the Morning Lord will grant me his blessings. But for now, I'm a humble servant.
Maybe someday.
I don't know what I'm going to do with this dagger, though.
I pull out mine.
I'll use it to remember you.
That works.
It's really good at cleaning in between floorboards.
Or picking your teeth sometimes.
Don't do that. It'll make them bleed.
Don't do that.
I'm not going to pick my teeth with the dagger.
Smile.
My father is in town. He's running errands. If you wanted to find him.
We could simply wait for him.
Yes,
You could wait for him if you'd like.
Do you have more tasks to...
Yeah, we can help you.
Well, I have some chores to get done. I still have to go through and weed out the cemetery. So, but I'm mostly done in here.
We can do that.
I wouldn't
No,
mind.
no. You can stay
My
here.
boy,
It's just
we
fine.
have nothing better to do.
This is true.
It's true.
All right. Okay. Hate doing it anyways. Makes his way out the front door, and he kind of goes down the stone steps and makes his way over towards the back. He heads over to the gate, puts a couple of keys in it, and opens. So you guys make your way in. He says, just do a sweep. If you see any weeds anywhere, just pull them out. Goes over, he grabs this large leather sack, and he just kind of hands it over to you, Tallman. He says, put them in there, and we'll just dump them outside once we're done. It's better if you split up. You'll find more.
Now we need this.
I've only got 2 bags.
You take one.
Well, I need the other one.
You can tie over that.
What? I'll just give him one I have and...
Oh, what?
I've only got 2
Yeah,
bags, and he
pretty
gave the
much.
one over to you.
And he's using the
Yeah.
other
Using
one.
the other one.
And
I've got a big bag. I could just put it.
Oh, yeah, you
It's
do.
gonna
don't
stay
you?
in there.
Don't stay in your own bag. It's just weeds.
giving it to Ira, and I'm gonna go over just to the first little patch area that I find, start casting Druidcraft on the larger areas just to turn the weeds to ash.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And it's super easy for you. You just kind of move your hand over, and the weeds just kind of they turn into fertilizer almost, and are helping the plants as well as you kind of push them away.
Flowers or anything here?
A few. There are a few.
Okay.
No, there are actually a few flowers here. When you come over, it's strange. There is a bit of this village is nothing in comparison to Vallaki or Kresk or anything. Kresk is far more beautiful than any other place in Barovia in terms of like human civilization. But there's still this kind of like strange beauty about this cemetery. There are a few flowers that are here. It doesn't look completely dead. As you guys begin to go over and kind of weed out.
Yeah, I'll take the time during the Druidcraft and try to kind of strengthen the flower's influence, maybe
Perfect.
get some buds going.
Easy enough, yeah. You strengthen a bit of the flowers and they begin to bloom out a little bit. There's this kind of just yellow tulip that just kind of like it spirals outwards. It looks very beautiful. You guys spend the better part of about 30-40 minutes.
I'm gonna cast Unseen Servant to do my job for me.
Awesome. You just kind of stand there following Ari as an invisible guy, just puts weeds in his hands and puts them in the bag. As Ari's down on the
Ari's
ground.
gonna be pulling them out, throwing them at.
As soon as you throw them at Seymour, the unseen servant grabs them out of the air.
I was gonna be doing the job the way that it was probably meant to be done.
I try
Okay,
to
you don't need to roll. It's just weeds.
I try to throw it over the unseen.
Do you want to try to do it exquisitely well? Okay, all right.
Yeah, they have like that kind of crabgrass that has seeds in the roots, so if you don't pull it out just right, it
I'll,
kind of spreads and
I'll bet
fuck that shit.
I'll see what's going on over there. And if the unseen servant's on one side, I'll start throwing weeds from the other side.
Lean over, and Doru looks over and says, "Don't throw the weeds. They'll just grow back."
He's just turning them into fertilizer anyways. It's grouping them up.
That's not how weeds work.
Grow back.
I appreciate that.
Do you know how plant life works?
Put it in the bag.
You're the one that can grow it and get rid of it.
Exactly.
I had a houseplant one, but it died. I forgot to water it.
Quite a tragedy.
Yes.
Maybe don't keep plants in houses.
I thought you were just gonna say maybe
You
don't
hear
keep plants.
A distant voice kind of call out from beyond the gate, and you hear, "Doru!" And he says, and he looks up and he says, "Yeah," and he says, "Oh, we have company."
9
Says,
foot tall
"It's
Goliath
the-"
turns its head slowly.
He says, it's the guys who saved me." "Well, bring them in once you're done." And he kind of moves over and he goes over back towards the building. After about 5 more minutes, you guys finish up. And he looks over and he kind of puts his hands on his hips and he rubs his hands together and he says, "Thank you very much. I went a lot faster than it normally does. And I also appreciate what you did. Hopefully this place will start looking a lot better." Anyways, let's go inside.
Yeah.
Are you guys hungry?
Potatoes.
Sure.
I can check.
Okay.
We more got bread.
Bread's good.
Yeah.
All right. He goes inside. You guys make your way in. You see the priest kind of look at all of you, and he says, my friends!" And he walks over to you, Tallman, and he just kind of hugs you around the side, and he bing, bing, hits your armor. Yeah, exactly. He's almost as big as you, but, like, not as tall.
He's a hefty boy.
Yeah, he's big. And he just says, welcome, what brings you back to Barovia?
You do, actually.
Oh, really? And he goes over and he's got like a bag and he's like pulling things out. It looks like tools and whatnot, and he's kind of talking to you while he does it.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
We're looking to gather people, and I think you're one of the people we're meant to talk to. When the time comes, we're looking to basically take an army to Strahd's doorstep.
He kind of stops and he looks up at you.
We've heard the legends of it happening before and failing. But this time the Morning Lord and the Fates themselves are on our side. This time we've spent here, we've essentially gathered all of Barovia itself. Now we plan to throw it at Strahd.
One second. He says, you know I can't do that. I can't leave him alone here.
You can take him somewhere safe.
He's safe right here.
He'll be safer without Strahd.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, God
That's what you got those 2 things for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you got those for.
I don't know. I probably shouldn't use it. Okay.
Everybody's throwing him.
We need you!
It's a 22.
Dear God, okay.
Plus whatever.
Yeah, 22 plus 4, so 26.
You're right. If I'm going to be truthful, though, this place is not safe. It's right under his nose.
And if we were to win, it would open up a whole new world of possibilities. Likely, everyone might be able to leave this land.
That's hopeful thinking.
At the very least, they'll be free to prosper inside of it without Strahd.
I don't know if I could do this to my boy. We've been through one ordeal. I don't know if I could put him through a second.
If you don't help, who's to say that what happened before can't happen again? And that he'll keep living in an ordeal for the rest of his life.
All I've seen happen in Barovia is curses repeat themselves. Your boy was cursed once. If anyone in this town has been cursed once, it was because of Strahd. And that's what Strahd will continue to do, whether or not we remove them.
And I've never heard stories say of all of the villages banding together. I've only heard of people coming or of one group fighting. We have paladins, we have vampire hunters, we have us, we have
Barovia.
wizards, we have Barovia. Not just Crest, not just the village. We have everyone. That's the goal. Get everyone that we can. Everyone that can fight.
He stands up a bit and he looks over towards his son. His son is just kind of standing there, just kind of clutching onto the broom, just kind of watching, just a bit frozen at the moment. And he walks over to him and he puts his hand on his shoulder. And he just looks up and he says, and he just hugs him and he says, they brought you back. Who's to say they couldn't change this place? If I die, you must be better than me. You've learned so much. I do this for you, son. And he kind of nods and he seems to kind of understand. And he turns towards the rest of you and he looks over and he says, okay. What shall I do?
We're rallying in Crest.
In Kresk.
There may be more people here in town to speak to, people that we can find. Our goal was going to be to find all of them, get them all together in a group, and then send them all to Kresk so that safety in numbers.
The both of
to Kresk is long. I'm sure you understand this.
the boy and I will both go to Kresk. He'll be
Sure.
safe there.
Back.
He says, Father, what about the church? Do not worry. If we do not stop Strahd, there will be no church. As far as I'm aware, there is a church to the Morning Lord in Kresk. Am I
There
right?
is.
A very proud servant serves the Morning Lord there.
Then we will be safe.
That's one of the broken codes.
And Dora kind of looks over. He doesn't look sad. He in fact like kind of looks excited almost, like he's never got to like go anywhere else. He's like,
This Christmas.
all right, are we gonna go? Are we gonna go now? When are we going?
Do we want to travel with them?
Well, we could gather up everyone else first. Everyone else that's meant
What
to
time
be
of day is it?
we would need to find
It's
here.
like 5, 6 p.m. It's almost the end of the day.
Oh, okay.
And Donovan says, no, we would need time to prepare. If I may propose an idea, I think it would be better if the boy and I went alone. It would draw less attention to us.
That's also true.
I've been to Kretsk before. Long time ago, but I know the way.
Werewolf attacks have been more common recently along the second half of the road. You sure you will be safe?
He
We have allies that could guide you. Even tonight, if each of us were to split up and try to convince
says,
townspeople we know,
Yes.
we can travel with you in the morning.
and he pulls out of his pocket this this like holy symbol. It's made of like silver that kind of gleams as he pulls it out. It's very, very nice, and it looks like a sun. And he holds it up and he says, Morning Lord protects us. And he looks up and he puts his hand on it and he closes his eyes and begins to whisper, and the whispers begin to kind of echo, and he watches the two of them kind of like there's like this shimmer of light that kind of appear around them, and it almost it kind of gives them this almost illusion of not necessarily being there, almost hiding them in a way, but it also it's almost repelling you. Like you look over it and you're like, oh, I don't want to be anywhere near this, and it's like, oh, weird, okay, and you're understanding the magic. And he says, and then he kind of puts the spell away and he says, I have a few tricks up my sleeve.
Have you the faith of a cleric?
I do.
May it serve you well. The journey is not safe.
I can protect us.
I hand him a piece of paper.
Grabs it.
If you get in trouble, write to us on that and speak one of our names, and we'll know.
I will. Thank you.
If you become endangered, I have something for you. Holds out a potion.
What kind of potion is it?
Potion of heroism.
With this much, we shall surely survive. Thank you. He hands it over to Dory, who grabs it and says, "You hold on to that."
Be safe. And travel quickly.
We will. We will await you there.
I'll take a step outside.
Yeah, I'll take off too.
See it.
Bye.
Have we succeeded in making Mordekainen our ally, or is that a toss-up?
I don't think we've succeeded.
Okay,
think
so
we're
if
not.
we did, then we've completed the broken one.
How does Viridia feel about this place?
You can't really gauge Viridia's feelings.
Could I
What was I gonna do that?
Mordekainen? He's like, I'm gonna get my spell book. Don't follow me.
Oh, okay.
Has that not been in?
We should probably try to track him.
You make sure you guys' things are plugged
Oh
in.
shit.
Can you tap it? Tap it for me, Tim. Yeah, it's on now. It's
I
good.
didn't touch that. Is yours on? Check it again. We're good.
Yeah, I'm getting the bars on it,
Yeah,
so
okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
Right.
should be all good.
We're special.
Her super special.
walk out? Fine. Then
Where did we leave Ismark? We left him in Kresk, right?
he's in Gresk.
Did he not return to Barovia?
And he tried to, and Strahd killed him. Told him it'd probably be safer to stay there until we were ready to.
So I
Storm the castle.
That's right. We convinced him.
We have 2 more in this town.
The Necromancer,
Mm-hmm.
a young man with a kind heart, mother's boy, strong in body but weak in mind, in the village of Barovia.
We also have the mayor's. I think I wrote that one down. It says mayor's son find a girl driven insane in Velaki.
Mayor's son?
Mayor's son. I don't
Oh,
think
that
that's
was a
in Velaki.
two-parter. Mayor's son is dead.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, I'm
So-
not sure what the card was.
I don't know.
It might have been like the mayor's son is dead. His beloved has gone insane or something.
No,
Talk
it was
to the
just
mayor.
it was just two.
Which card
two
was
parts.
That's what I said. I didn't write down the card. Yeah.
The Donjon, find a girl driven
Yes.
to insanity, locked in a cell to a dead mother's house.
Maybe
What?
that's not in
Curing her
Velaki.
madness will lead
Oh,
to
no, it's
success
in Velaki. Yeah, in Velaki.
So right now
Sorry.
there's only one that we're aware of that we have that's still here in Barovia,
The necromancer.
and that's Necromancer.
Okay.
A young man with a kind heart, a mother's boy, strong in body but weak in mind, in the village of Barovia.
So look for some buff motherfucker walking around raising dead.
Well, I mean,
Well, that's metagame.
I don't think that's what that means.
Strong in body, weak in mind?
No,
Sounds like a troll.
the Necromancer part, like someone bringing people back to life from the dead. Like, I don't
Necromancer.
think it's a necromancer. The kid himself, the person himself might be undead. I don't think he is.
Necromancer's a card.
He is
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, I have the card names initial.
Yeah.
So I have Horseman, Necromancer, Marionette, Mists, which was Esmeralda.
What does it say again? Sorry.
Necromancer, a young man with a kind heart, a mother's boy, strong in body but weak in mind. We could just check E2, E1, like just go
That's
one by one.
kind of cheating. I think.
Is
we
it?
should-
It's like scouring the city.
Yeah, but we have map markers. I would say we go to the tavern first, ask for rumors about something related to that. Maybe the mayor's house.
I'm gonna go back into the
The
prison.
mayor, there's
Okay, one
no
second.
mayor.
Ismark's the mayor, technically, of this
Oh,
place.
oh
Yeah,
that's
because the
right.
Burgomaster died.
Yeah, that's how the game starts.
That's why Ismark tried to come back in the first place, because he was
Yeah.
like, I need to rule. And it was like, you're gonna die.
He did die. Alright, what's E2? I don't think we have.
Is the tavern.
Is the tower?
That or you.
How are we doing on food?
Um,
Oh my god.
Pretty
Okay.
sure I'm Outlander.
I've only got 2 days of rations left, so.
I scavenged this place.
or
Place
30
is
of
pretty
rations.
decent for gross ass mushrooms that I cook.
We can also just travel in between towns pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very generous.
Uh,
Most of them are like
But it wouldn't be bad to buy another day or 2 of rations just in case.
Can we go to E2?
Wait, I was going back inside.
Oh, sorry.
okay.
You head back inside.
Yeah.
You head back in. You see Donovich looks over at you.
Hey, by any chance, this is an incredibly vague description. I just need to know if you know of a young man who's strong in the body, weak in the mind. He's a mother's boy, but isn't every boy a mother's boy? So, I mean... Just, you know, if you've heard of any really stupid kids around the village.
You punch up.
Stupid and strong?
Was weak in the mind. Yeah, so.
Weak in the mind.
Mhm.
Baby Huey.
It sounds like Periwinkle.
Where would he happen to be?
Oh, he's the nephew of the shop owner in at Bildrith's. Bildrith's Mercantile.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's why you were like, we should get rations. You knew who it was.
No, that wasn't part of it.
You bastard, you rent
I'm serious too. Like,
rations did kind of come out of nowhere. It was very left wing.
Well, he was talking about rations before the game started, so. And before the game started, I mean yesterday.
So, did you learn anything? I said in a deep, gruff voice.
Yeah, there's this kid named Periwinkle.
This land is full of people with stupid names.
The priest thinks that might be the kid.
And where does he live?
He's
What's the color?
he's at the
Periwinkle.
I thought that was a shellfish.
apparently at the shop owner's place. There's a shop in town.
Kind of shop.
Just like a general store.
This is a small location.
Mhm.
Well, let's look. We haven't really explored.
Did he give you directions?
No, I didn't ask for him.
The door is unlocked.
It shouldn't be that hard. Okay.
There's a main road.
Hey, where's that shop?
You should open the door again and go back inside.
Yes.
Because I forced it to.
It's in the middle of town.
Okay. Thanks. Sorry. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
It's like in his pajamas. Sorry.
We make our way to the main road.
All right, you make your way down through the main road. Oops.
The ground floor.
And as you make your, you go down that like sideways road right there, and you enter into like the square. You see the Blood on the Vine Tavern on your left,
Bless you.
Bless you too, Tim. Thank you.
and
so
right
much.
across the way you see Bildrith's Mercantile.
Let's go in. Might be closed. It's late.
It's only 6.
How late did they close?
yeah.
I don't know. They don't have a sign.
He said it was 5 or 6.
Okay. That's
There's
more
been like a
around.
conversation since then.
Alright. Cool. I mean, I'll try the door.
You go over to the door.
Mm-hmm.
Door opens. You hear a 1 minute. And then you hear some footsteps walk over. You see a male Barovian kind of step forward. He's got a mustache and he's got like a bald spot on the top of his head. It's black hair. And he steps over and he says, I was just about to close up. What can I do for you?"
I was actually wondering if a Periwinkle was here.
That's my nephew.
Could we speak to him? And then also, could I see about getting some rations?
Sure. Sure. Periwinkle, get in here. Some people want to talk to you.
Oh boy. Can I talk to you about getting
A massive person begins to step in, almost Tallman's height, through the doorway, and then hits his head into the top of the door frame. Just oh, duck your head. See this huge bald dude step in. One of his eyes is kind of sagging down on one side, and he looks maybe in his mid-30s. So he walks over. He's got
Yeah, I was smoke when he was 18.
I took a dark gift.
Yeah.
He's got regular clothing on. He's got these huge, broad shoulders, massive arms, like really veiny and hairy. And he's completely bald. And he steps in and he goes, "Oh."
I'm just imagining Vin Diesel now.
It's basically Vin Diesel.
Like-
Like a
turned to Ari.
caricature of Vin
I
Diesel.
turned to Ari and I put a hand up. I whisper to her. I'm like, we need to get this guy some armor.
And he says, "These people want to talk to you." What?
Anyone wanna start?
Just this mighty.
You like to fight stuff?
Yeah, I really like to fight stuff.
You want to help us fight stuff?
Oh,
All right.
you know, well, hey, he's, what are you doing with him?
Does he work here?
Yeah.
We can pay his wages.
Or
Please, I need a bodyguard for my store.
we could simply,
What if anybody were to come in and steal my things? I need somebody to protect it.
You can pay someone to protect it.
He's my nephew. He's free. I don't want to pay anybody.
how much is your stock worth?
A lot. I'm not. Whoa! You can't just take my nephew. Okay, you're not going with them. Oh, what a fight! No, you're not.
What if they were to pay someone to watch your store for a week?
No.
Yeah, let's just back up.
Question.
Just back up.
Can I ask how old he is?
He's 32.
Then I believe, all traits aside, that he can decide for himself.
No, he can't.
Periwinkle, is that
You
true?
decide for yourself.
Huh? I want to fight things. No, you're not fighting right now.
I think he's made his choice.
I could get him real easy.
We need his help.
He comes around behind the counter and he steps in front of all of you and he kind of leans back and he says, "Why do you need his help?"
What's that?
Sorry, I thought my friend was about to talk.
So did I.
We're going to fight Strahd. I knew he was going to be upset about that.
I think that's why Tolman was making
I
gestures.
know, but he didn't say anything.
Look, at any point right now, if Strahd wanted to, he could come down here and just basically snap his fingers and your entire shop would be gone. We're uniting all of Barovia.
Okay. First of all, no, because I don't piss him off. I simply sit here and I give people like you things and you go on your merry way for him to kill. I don't bother him. If I send my nephew in to go kill him, he will kill him and then me and then burn Barovia to the ground.
You're not sending your nephew in. Your nephew is choosing to go in.
It doesn't matter!
I feel as though a decision we're about to come to may be unethical. I will take a step outside.
What?
Don't question it. Just
Better do some serious gambling for this boy.
Look, what would it take to convince you that this is what...
Nothing! You're not taking my nephew to go to Castle Ravenloft. That's a stupid idea. And he is not very smart. He doesn't know.
but he is brave.
I'm really smart. I'm very brave. I know how to fight. And I want to kill Strahd. You're not gonna kill him! You're going to...
Look, give him a suit of armor, give him a weapon.
Oh, it's just that easy, is it? We just put him
With
in a
everyone
suit of
else-
armor.
With everyone else that we're bringing, it would be.
Why don't you just can take them then, and you can all die and leave my poor nephew alone?
Because this is the will of God.
I'm not a church. I don't care.
What we're doing is beyond just us and our simple lives.
This sounds like religious bullshit.
You don't want to save everyone in Barovia?
No. Because we've been fine for a long time.
No one here is fine.
I'm fine. Periwinkle's fine. I want to fight. Shut up.
Are you happy here?
Who are you talking to?
Yeah. Yes. I'm fine. I'm great.
Insight.
Roll insight.
Can I help?
You want to help insight?
Yes.
Not
You
because
get
you're
help
harassed.
in insight.
You can roll it.
Ten.
Everybody came in and harassed him.
He just looks. He's first of all, you can tell he's a bit confused, and then second of all, he can tell that he is trying to protect him, and that seems to be about it.
Yeah.
And he's doing that kind of helicopter parent thing where like he will agree to nonsense things to make sure that his son is okay. So he'd be like, "What if Strahd came down and killed you?" He'd be like, "I don't care. I'm still not going to send him up there."
What if you could see the people
See,
who
what?
are bringing up?
I would congratulate you, and then you wouldn't be able to take my nephew. Many Barovians have gone missing going into Castle Ravenloft. So half our population is nearly gone because so many people think they can walk up there and just kill the man, and it doesn't happen. I want to do that. I want to.
But if we can promise his safety.
You can promise his safety by not taking him to Castle Ravenloft. What do you intend on him doing? Watching? No, I know you want to use him.
Yes, he's destined to fight. He wants to fight.
Who are you pulling out the card?
And I can promise that he'll come back.
Card? I mean, okay. Which one is it? Necromancer.
I'm not risking it.
We can bring people back to life. It
That's
isn't
even worse.
possible.
Do you want to muddle his mind any further? Nothing you say will convince me.
Then maybe we only need to convince him.
He looks over at him. He just kind of looks down at everybody. Oh,
Perry you're coming with us
why?
No.
to fight.
Do you want to come with us?
Why?
To fight.
Fight what?
Strahd, eventually.
Why?
To save everyone.
Like who?
Like, I'll point to it.
He's fine. He's right there. Hi.
Like
And he goes,
your-
hi. Hi. Hi.
It's to save him from not being fine.
Well, he's fine now.
You
He's
can save
okay.
your mother too.
Roll persuasion.
Gosh dang it. Oh my gosh!
Again?
Yes. No, it's not gonna help.
Oh.
12.
It might.
Well,
I mean,
it's fucking retarded. Maybe believe that? I'm not sure if that's not a
Yes.
thing anymore.
I mean, I think he is, but
He is mentally deficient.
yes,
there you go.
it's not the PC.
There is no PC term. For those who are...
Don't ruin this! What did you say?
I said you can help your mother.
The dude looks over at him, and he looks down at you. I can save her, huh?
Yes.
He looks down. And the shopkeeper just looks over at you, and he looks over at him. He just gives him a look. Okay, I'll go. Okay, and just kind of. He just looks furious. He says, "Let's go right now."
We have to wait.
I don't want to wait. I want to go right now.
We can't.
Why not?
We're gonna get ready. We're gonna make sure that we win.
We're gonna make sure that we save her.
Okay,
And we save her by waiting right now.
I'll wait. I'll wait right here.
It's fine.
Fine. We'll get you when we're ready. When it's time. Alright.
The shopkeeper's just standing there, just completely speechless. But
I won't forget this.
what are you guys doing?
Can we see your mother?
No, she's dead.
Okay.
We can bring her back.
Maybe.
What took her?
She got sick. And she died. And then she wasn't in the grave anymore.
Was she buried here?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could save her.
Save her from what took her.
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring her back.
Maybe. this card dissolve?
Hmm?
Does this card dissolve?
None of them dissolve.
Yeah. I don't think they dissolve anymore.
Oh, okay. I was gonna write complete next to it. Then.
Yeah.
Presumably.
Finished his. Presumably complete.
Go next door, right? To the blood on the vine.
You guys make your way out.
As you guys step out. Did the shopkeeper see reason?
No, but Periwinkle did.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
Yes.
How
No, we
badly did
killed
you
him.
hurt him?
We did.
Why would we hurt him?
If anything, I was just gonna charm him.
I still don't feel good about what I did.
And what did you do?
Told him we could bring his mother back.
Didn't know that she was dead.
Honestly, that's some harsher than I assumed what you'd do. To the next one, then.
Is this supposed to be one in the Blood and Vine Tavern?
No,
No,
we
we're
need to
just-
sleep.
Right, it's late. Yeah. You're right.
I know.
Is the boy not with us?
He
No.
said he would wait there. But when the time comes, he wants to go.
Very well.
We're just going in the tavern.
Okay, you guys go into the tavern. Make your way over, and as you step inside, you see a few Vistani sitting on the inside of this tavern. The two, strangely, the same ones that you'd seen from when you first came here. There's only two of them though. There's just the guy at the front who runs the who runs the place. Give me one second.
This is where I met him, right?
Met who?
Hey, Spencer.
The party.
Was
No, you met them at
the
the Sarapta.
Oh,
Marionette?
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I
when
don't
we came.
remember. I don't have most of the names written next to them.
Man made by a man.
No, I think that's just a single.
I wonder because it's long.
Yeah, no, that's just one guy.
Look
And
for a man
that's-
made of
That's,
music.
that's just the
and
one guy.
it is.
That's
That's all one guy.
yeah.
Really long. Okay.
We've met him before.
No, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's the guy that plays the violin at the abbey.
abbot. So we'll need the abbot and him.
When I read House of
He's
Towers.
Alfred, that's
Oh
awesome.
my goodness! When I read House of Towers of the Castle, I thought they meant Castle Ravenloft. No, you're totally right. They
Yeah.
mean Crest.
Dang!
I'm really looking forward to that one.
Looking forward to what?
I didn't realize that the marionette.
Oh.
It's the
Oh, yeah.
no.
Oh, yeah.
You guys make your way in. You see, three Vistani in here. Sitting around a table. They're just kind of looking around as you guys walk in. They kind of look over at you.
Sorry, I did too many of those a minute ago.
And there is a pudgy little man who is in the back of the over cleaning the glasses. Just like
Hello.
hello.
Do you have rooms here?
No.
Lively as all Barovia, this one.
It's different than last time we were here.
It is.
Drink
Sure. Thank you. How much is
wine,
it? Yes.
1 copper.
Can I ask who's taken the rooms?
No rooms.
They have up and vanished.
Never had rooms.
Are there any places in town with rooms?
The houses.
We stayed in the church when we came here last.
Yes, we did.
I'd have to
Are
trouble
the
them again.
Vistani acting the same way as him?
No, they're just kind of sitting back and they're just watching. One of them's smoking a pipe. Just kind of looking over. They're just kind of sitting around. They're not talking or anything. They're just sitting there. One of them's got wine and just drinking it.
We do have the option of joining them. Be them our enemies or not. They make nights interesting.
I'm gonna cast message to the barkeep and ask, are they bothering you, the Vistani?
Looks up at you and he looks a little confused. What? Huh? Can you hear me?
Is it in my head?
Mm-hmm. That's what he responds with.
Yes.
You say that out loud?
No, I say I cast message again.
Okay. He looks confused again.
Yes. You can speak in your mind. You didn't answer my question.
Are you alright?
He's fine.
What?
Understood.
Answer the question.
Oh.
I say out loud.
He looks over at them, and he looks over at you, and he, in his mind, he starts speaking to you, and he says,
It's a CD and downloads Age of Empires. It's the last CD I used.
What? It's a good game, dude. No,
he looks at you, and he says, they're my bosses. They own the place. I work for them.
Okay.
Can't complain.
Just making sure. You're fine.
Did you give him a copper?
yes.
As the new wine made its way
Let's see.
to
Tastes
your
like shit.
tables.
I'm gonna message you quickly. I wouldn't mention that. It might tip us off.
Understood.
What?
I'm sorry, I was mumbling to myself.
I'm pretty sure you were talking to me. Wouldn't know, huh? Okay. You remember the first day you were here in Barovia and you tasted this wine, and you remember that it tastes like shit, and
Yeah.
you taste it again and it still tastes like
Still
shit.
tastes like shit.
It just tastes like bitter vinegar with a hint of juice. Like it's just nasty.
I'll snap my fingers.
'Kay.
And press the digitation to flavor up
Nice.
the material.
How do you flavor it?
Make it taste
I
like
make
not
it
shit
taste
wine.
not. I'll make it taste like Red Dragon Crush.
Tastes like
I'm gonna say you can't go to that extent with prestidigitation. I'm gonna say you can give it a flavor.
You can give it a flavor you're familiar with.
You can't give
Make
it
it
good
taste-
wine flavor.
You're basically.
It tastes like Pepsi.
I didn't think so.
Oh, I was thinking like you're just picking between LaCroix flavors right now.
I'll make
Basically.
It,
No.
I'll make it.
Ruins the
LaCroix.
spell.
Is there a cherry LaCroix?
Yeah, do you make it cherry flavored?
Cool.
Just
You
in
mean
the
it tastes
sense
like
that
cherries?
like,
Okay.
just in the sense that you're getting
It tastes
very
less
baked
shitty,
in.
but it still tastes shitty. But it tastes more like cherries now.
I feel like it's good enough.
It kind of tastes like NyQuil.
This is fine.
It's just like.
I see that he's actually enjoying his wine, and I think that it's been delivered, so I get some wine as well.
I feel like feet.
Our slash unpopular opinion, NyQuil actually doesn't taste that bad.
I know. I like actually the way NyQuil
NyQuil
tastes.
makes my back hurt.
Really strong. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super
Everything
weird.
makes my back hurt.
Same.
Can I?
Huh?
Never mind.
Tink.
That's what I can spell. Envy. And I'll snap and make it smell and make it taste like cherries.
You can tell Ira snaps at your wine,
What are the
and the wine just
Wanna
begins
try it?
to fizzle a little bit.
You try it?
Tastes like cherries. It's this weird NyQuil taste
Cherry vinegar.
and vinegar.
Cherry vinegar.
Oh god.
We need to find room still, right?
Should probably go back to the church.
We could stay at the Burgomasters.
Yeah, they're not there.
Yeah, that's right. Edmar gave us the keys and said, "Just enjoy yourself."
You guys can hear.
Keys. We don't need keys.
What is that?
You look over at the table and you see one of the Vistanis has a knife and he's playing fine finger fillet,
Is that what
Does
it's
he
called?
have all of his
I
fingers?
really want to play that.
I didn't
No.
actually-
and he's actually really good at it.
This is you more than me.
There's no way.
You have 99 daggers.
So we're sharing.
You want a dagger? Let's do this, Ira.
What? You guys know. Play against them.
If I lose, you gotta beat him.
Sure.
Okay.
By the way,
You walk over.
Yeah.
He's continuing to do it. He just looks up at you.
Gentlemen.
Are you coming over too?
Well, yeah, I
Okay.
figure we're
He
all
is?
Would you care to share your evening?
No,
Make things more interesting, definitely.
not with you.
We're different. 'Cause
Yeah.
we have some different stories you're unfamiliar with.
They're gonna laugh to each other. What do you want?
thought we'd show you who's the best at Five Finger Fillet.
Oh, you think you're the best? Okay, yeah. You sit down right now. I'll show you who's the best.
Do you still pay for rounds here?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Sit down. You got a knife?
Yeah.
You got a knife? Use my knife.
No. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
You
Fair.
have like a
We
trick
keep it
knife?
fair. It's not
Okay.
a trick knife. I don't think you got a trick knife. I don't know. Here, you take mine.
I take it.
Mm-hmm. Try it. Go.
Okay.
Timer starts. Now, go. Make sleight of hand check.
Triangle, X.
He tells Tallman to fuck off. Tallman's going to get something strong for himself.
Go over to the bar, and he says, "We have wine."
Strongest one you have.
He looks down at caskets of all the exact same wine, and he grabs one. One
Okay.
copper.
I can only
Give
make
me
two
4
things taste
coppers
at
worth.
once.
You could pay 1 silver and have the whole bottle.
Then I'll do that.
He just
Yeah.
gives it to you.
Yeah, do it, Seymour. At a D6.
Oh.
I'm a D4, cause no.
You're his hype man.
That's how you hype me?
Yeah! Yay!
Congratulations!
Congratulations! What'd you get?
18.
Okay.
That actually helped. It's still, yeah, it's the D6.
Oh, we gotta get the
The proper
music. Yeah. The mini game music.
X, triangle, circle,
Yeah,
triangle.
It's
X.
one of those rhythm QuickTime games.
This is Red Dead. This is literally Five Finger Fillet Red Dead.
All right.
No,
So
this
you
is-
you sit there and
Yeah.
you look down and you guys, would you get an 18?
Yeah.
And Ira's just like, "Come on, buddy, you can do this." And you twiddle the knife between your fingers
Mhm.
and you just and you do 2 of them. And
Okay.
he's like, he looks a little afraid, pulls it out. Fuck you!
Do you want to give your buddy a chance?
I hate you. And he does it, but he does it so much slower. He doesn't beat your time. He's fuck. And he says, "Yeah, how about I try this?" "Oh, you think it's so much better?" "Yeah, you cut your finger on the first try. You're a little nervous."
I'll sit down this time.
All right, think you're so good.
Ready?
I'll go first this time.
Okay.
I'm in too. This looks like fun.
Well, just you wait. Just you wait. Right. All right. And the other guy's just like, 5 seconds. He looks over at you. Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Seconds for just one round?
Hmm?
5 seconds for just one round?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just doing 2.
18.
18.
Mm-hmm.
You barely even look. You're just like, all right. And he's like, holy shit. You're like a professional?
Yeah. Ira, you want to go?
I'll try.
Sorry,
Take the
I just
knife.
dropped the cards.
Tallman's gonna sit back, put the bottleneck of the wine between his teeth, let it flow.
Hang on. Wait, do you just start it?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
You just sit there and you just start going? And they're just looking at each other like, well, who are you playing?
Fuck.
I think by the time they look at each other and ask me that, I'm already done because I rolled a 28.
You just go, and you look up, and you look over and they're like, you're just showing off. Get the fuck off our table.
He was going against me.
Oh, okay, well, you guys can go play over there, and we can sit in fucking silence, and you can stop making us look like assholes.
Yeah, sure, making you look like that.
Oh, shit.
Alright. And he stands up, and he kind of
Bar
pushes
fight.
it back, and he says, "You really gonna do this? We gonna do this?" And the other one says, you notice, like, the woman sits down, and she says, "Oh, you gotta sit the fuck down." He's like, These
So,
people
wait,
just
there's a
walking
woman
there,
and
they
female?
need to be better at us.
Yeah, right.
And he walks over, and he kind of rolls up his sleeves, and he says, "Come on, let's go."
You mean to take this outside?
And the bartender just looks over, and he just shrugs, and he says, "No, I like it better in here."
Jacob, just pan one seat over, half empty bottle of wine, and I'm just sitting there.
It's always just getting fucking
How do you do that?
No, it's just straight chugging.
I mean,
Yeah.
I gotta do
It's
the
like
bar
when
fight
you,
music.
it's like when you shotgun like a beer or something. You just have to like open your throat up and you just like,
This is different than a beer.
yeah, it's like.
This
This
a
is
lot
an
worse.
entire
That's
bottle
the
of
way
wine.
I
Did you
okay.
shotgun?
Have you ever
bottle of
seen
wine?
He's
people?
doing it right.
Have you ever seen people drink the
Fine.
shot blowjob? The blowjob
What?
shot?
Oh yeah.
That's what I
What is
imagine you're
that?
doing. It's like I forget what
It's
it
in
is.
Deadpool, isn't it?
Is it?
He
I would've
orders.
known if it was in
No,
Deadpool.
he orders a blowjob for the other guy, and then they,
Oh,
they
yeah.
fight.
In the first movie.
Yeah, he orders it for like a big buff guy.
He's rolling up his sleeves and he says, "Come here, come on."
Yeah, I like flash a dagger in front of him.
Your brother's gonna get in a bar fight.
Oh,
You
we're
don't
going serious, huh?
fight with-
All right.
It's a fist
You
fight.
don't bar fight with knives?
Pulls out a dagger. Says, "You really want to try me?"
All right, I stab it down because not like into the table.
Into
or
the
something.
table.
Yeah.
All right. He does the same thing. Shoves it into the floor.
You could maybe fist fight.
Yeah.
And he just
You
runs
guys-
straight at you. And he's gonna barrel over you. Both of you roll
I won't let him
initiative.
kill you.
You need to stop this.
Probably.
20.
Aw.
Now
well,
he rolls well.
I got a 21 if that makes a difference.
Actually, it does. You got a 21. You got a 22.
Okay.
He runs straight for you, and he's just going to.
I'll roll initiative. So.
You're poisoned, so disadvantage.
In initiative?
Oh, sorry. Are you supposed to be super fast while you're drunk?
That's 7.
Okay. He's sitting over on the bar. He's going to try to grapple you and throw you to the ground and make you prone.
Yeah.
Make an athletics or acrobatics check.
All right. Oh, acrobat. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you can just dodge out of the way.
I forgot I can do that.
It's nice, man.
He did not get very good.
22.
22. He just starts running straight over you and tries to grab you, and you just move out of the way. He's kind of just goes off to the side, and he looks back over at you.
I want to do like the Aang the Avatar thing.
Okay.
It's in the fight, and he just kind of like moves around, you know. Like,
He's just gonna move
I don't know
around.
if you remember that.
Just completely dodge. No, I totally know what you're talking about. What are you doing? It's your turn.
I guess I'm gonna throw a punch.
All right.
I do literally 0 damage if I hit. So
No, you do one.
You do 1 damage.
Okay.
But I think minimum is 1.
Yeah.
Even if D&D Beyond.
What's your
is
Constitution score?
7. No, sorry, 14.
14.
Mhm.
We'll go by Constitution scores. That's how many punches you can take until you're down.
Okay.
Instead of following fucking hit points.
That was
This is gonna take a
so
very long
close. What am I rolling for punching? It's just strength.
It's
right?
just strength.
5.
5. You kind of wind up your fist and you just swing, and he just dodges out of the way.
All right.
He's going to go forward and he's going to try to bring you down to the ground again.
Yep.
God damn it!
7.
You swing and he just misses you completely again. This is looking like a very pathetic fight. What are you
Yeah.
doing?
All right.
How drunk are you?
Just punching again.
Okay.
Seymour
I
didn't
haven't
even
seen
drink.
Seymour drink.
What'd you get?
3.
3. He just missed.
I can imagine.
Seymour's definitely been
I'm
on
just
fire.
like-
They're like actually as far away as Spencer and I are. And they're just like,
Yeah. Seymour clearly doesn't know how to throw a punch. And he says, "All right." And he gets over. He's just gonna try to whack you in the face. God damn it. He's like, "All right, enough of this." He goes forward and he throws a punch and he trips onto the ground. Your turn.
I'm gonna try and curb stomp him.
Roll attack with advantage.
no.
Did I have an turn?
Right in the face.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to do something?
I think it wasn't
Yeah,
break it
but
up.
just keep going.
14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
You hit him, and I'll say it's a curb stomp. It does more damage than normal. You guys watch as they just dodge each other the entire time, and then one dude slips, and Seymour just looks over and just boom right onto his head, and he just there's like a snap sound as you hit him on the ground. He's gonna
Get
try.
back up.
He's gonna try to get.
I heard that. I was like,
Then yeah, I'll intervene whenever I can.
What are you doing?
maybe don't kill him.
So Tommen, just the beginning of the round, he's gonna stand up. He's gonna be, "You need to calm down, or I'll intervene." Then he casts heroism on himself.
Feel amazing. You kick this guy in the face. He's gonna try to punch you in the nuts while he's on the ground.
Can I
Okay.
jump in on this initiative order?
Gets a 9. Roll initiative.
Yay! Fuck you.
8.
God,
Hey.
what the fuck is that?
I'm level 2 in Bard.
5 to initiative.
I'm level 2 in
Yeah.
Bard, so I have Jack of all trades, which counts in initiative for some reason.
It's an ability check. Okay, he tries to like swing upwards, and you just kind of kick his arm out of the way. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna try and like hold him down and then like punch him in the face.
Perfect. Make an athletics check.
Oh, okay.
Try to hold him down.
Now it's getting interesting.
Ooh.
13.
You beat him.
All right.
You hold him down, and then you just smack him.
Yeah, I'm like, say uncle.
You hit him in the head again, and this is enough to kind of keep him down. As you're gonna hit him again, just you kind of hit him in the head again. What are you doing?
I'm gonna turn to Tallman. I'm gonna kind of get in between Tallman and the fight. I'm gonna say, no, this is how guys like this is how they bond.
There's an age to end.
It's how they bond. I'll make sure nothing bad happens to you, though.
Then I'll bond with them.
What are the other Vistani?
Be my guest.
There's watching.
I'm gonna step aside. I'll be like, be my guest.
Oh, you say that?
Tallman said, I'll bond with them, and I said, be my guest.
The other two, they begin to stand up as they see Tallman probably going to enter the fight.
Oh, looks like
Whoa.
I'm on this too.
And Seymour's just, say uncle, say uncle. And
Is
he's
the guy
just
still
like,
conscious?
huh?
Seymour,
Is he
don't
still
chill.
conscious?
No, he's gonna try to smack Seymour in the head.
Big crit.
So as you're kind of getting on the ground, and you're saying that, he looks up at you, kind of through one eye, as you're kind of hitting him on the side, and he just right in your face, and you just kind of fall backwards, and he kind of eventually stands back up, spits out a bunch of blood, and he looks down at you as you just take 2 damage to your Constitution hit points.
Okay.
Are you gonna get any
Yeah,
initiative?
I'll jump in.
All right, so are the other two. Vistani. What are you doing? It's your turn.
I will push myself back up.
Skip my turn.
Hang on.
Is it 7, 8, 9?
Push yourself back up.
Can I see everyone like
9.
sort of getting into it?
Yeah, Ira's like, well, be my guest, and Tommy gonna steps forward, and then the other two Vistani stand up, and Ari's also now stepping forward.
And I'm like, oh,
And the bartender just goes behind the bar.
Okay, I sort of like put up my fist again.
Okay.
Look, this just needs to be between us.
Now stay out of it.
Alright, fine.
And you just run forward, and you just punch him. Go roll attack.
11.
11?
Mm-hmm.
Just barely miss him as he dodges out of the way. Just kind of smiles. Tallman?
I was gonna leave those on immediately. Tallman steps forward to both of them. This ends now. And I'm gonna do a multi-attack on each of them.
You're gonna attack both of them? He's
Yeah.
gonna go and go.
So Seymour and
Alright, roll attack for the Vistani.
Vistani's 21.
Yep, you hit him.
Oh god, Seymour is 10.
You think you missed Seymour?
Yeah.
Alright, roll the.
Nah. That's a 12.
He's
That
still
still
12.
misses.
Okay.
You tried.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2.
yeah. Can't do much about
Uh,
So the Vistani takes 4 damage, and I swing, and you just kind of duck out of the way.
So this is what happens. Everybody begins to stand up, and Tom goes, "This is now." And he throws both of his fists forward. You just kind of dodge out of the way. The Vistani kind of dodges his punches, hits him right in the head, and he falls onto the ground.
Lesson learned.
that. Yeah. Lesson learned.
The other two Vistani are like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
Exactly.
I'm gonna go over to the
All
down
right.
Vistani
Yep,
and
both
heal
of them
him.
like, shit.
They begin to walk over, and they look concerned. They're like, "Hey, why'd you step into that fight, huh?"
Heal.
There's the woman who looks over at you.
Yeah, just stop.
Vistani asshole number 1 gets 5 hit points back.
Vistani asshole number 1 gets another 7. So 12.
Okay. You restore. You bring him back to life. He just kind of looks up, and he looks up over, and he looks super angry. As he's about to get up to try to throw more punches, his other two friends grab him around the arms, and they kind of drag him over. And the woman just kind of grabs him around the arms and brings him over. He's like, "You're done. Come on." And the other guy looks over at him and he says, "Just get the fuck out.
This is done and over with.
Get out."
Let's go.
I start pushing Tallman now.
Alright, he waits and then you push him out.
Probably
Do
couldn't
I
push
have
him.
do I have the thing
He
that
feels
gets rid
it,
of
like,
poison? Do I have the thing? No, I don't think
Incredible, guys. That was incredible.
My backup plan
Did
was
I
to cast
kill-
sleep.
Huh? Yeah.
Nobody messes with you all.
Ari and Ira are the too much crew.
Yeah.
I
I thought you were going after the other two, not after
You
him.
guys make your way out, and Tallman kind of drunkenly like.
That's how we met.
Gunfight.
It is.
Awesome.
All right, buddy. Well, let's go to the Burgomasters.
Yeah,
This
we're
is
in a
how we
break game.
met.
Mm-hmm.
was a bar fight. That's right.
It was over going to church.
No,
No,
not at the
we're
Burgomasters.
gonna break into a dead man's
I'm
house.
not breaking in. The door will probably be open.
Mm,
We'll go to church.
no, we're gonna go to the burgomaster's house.
Mm.
I start walking towards there.
I'm following.
Okay. You guys make your way
Tom
over to the
lingers in
boarded
streets
up
until
house.
Someone guides it.
You guys make your way over to the boarded up house.
Is the door open?
No.
Okay.
Oh. Yes, it is.
No.
I'll walk in.
Door kind of creaks open as you step in.
God.
Very
Strahd broken.
the very old, dark looking room. It's very nice. Yeah, but it's almost completely destroyed. Are you guys gonna sleep in here?
I'm gonna cast a light on something that I see.
Yeah, it lights up the rest of the room. It's just an old abandoned building that looks like it could have been refurbished to look very nice, but it's just this old house. You guys there are bedrooms. You guys can fall asleep if you want to.
I'm gonna search the house, make sure there's no one else in here. Or
Well,
You easily go throughout all of the rooms and you make your way upstairs and you check all of the other doors, and you don't seem to find anything.
You probably hear wood creaking outside, and just you hear like creaking and thuds. Tolman didn't go inside yet.
Okay.
all of the doors are boarded, right? I can't look out and see what's.
All the windows are boarded.
Okay.
I'll look outside.
You go and you look outside.
I'm prying the wood off the windows.
Why? No, tell me.
We need to see outside.
No, we don't.
There's Strahd.
We don't. The windows will keep Strahd.
There's Strahd.
We'll keep Strahd out.
Tallman, there's a raccoon in the house. Can you help me get it?
I will cuddle it to death.
Perfect.
Go inside.
You go inside.
He gets inside, Jesse.
He looks around and he
You just fall.
and he falls over.
Okay, never mind.
He falls over and I pull up a little feather. I'm like, oh.
Good night.
Good night.
I was gonna
gonna
cast
take-
sleep.
I'm gonna take I assume he falls asleep in the doorway, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the dining room and take the tablecloth off of the table and cover him up.
Is he through the doorway at least?
You know, he's through the doorway. You go and you take the tablecloth and cover him up. He's still got his armor on.
It's still cold as hell.
Yeah.
Hey, Tallman,
He's
you need to take your armor off, buddy.
Do it for me.
Mage hand.
you mage hand. It takes 20 minutes. You eventually just
Fair.
take his armor off piece by piece and put it in a corner.
There you go.
He's just lying on the ground.
Warm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find a bed to sleep.
All right, you
Yeah,
do find a
I'm
bed to
gonna go
sleep
around
in. You actually find Irina's room, and you sleep in there. You find Ismark's, and you find the master bedroom.
Hey, what rooms did you guys choose? Tallman's out there, but it's good to know where we all
I
are.
open the door of the room I'm in.
Yeah.
This one.
Oh.
Close it.
No, Seymour would have taken the master bedroom.
Do you know any better?
It's bigger.
Yeah, I probably would have opened all of the doors and then realized.
Hmm.
I'll close it.
You find Ismark's room.
It's fine.
If he went for the master bedroom, I wouldn't have taken it.
I don't. He doesn't really. He's taken off armor for 20 minutes, so he gets whatever was.
All right, regardless of whatever room you guys are in,
All right.
you guys
I just cast Faithful Hound before I go to sleep.
you cast what
Faithful Hound.
on the door?
What does it smell like in this room?
Dust.
Prestidigitation. It now smells nice in here.
Okay.
That's the thing I can do.
Ira casts
Around
Febreze.
your face.
Basically.
You guys head to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Sun sets. Sun. You guys wake up again. That weird moment, like you don't know where you are. Is it almost?
Feels like home.
You guys wake up the next morning and it's all three of you, especially not you, Tallman. The three of you have that weird epiphany where you wake up and you think you're in one place. You had maybe a dream that you were in Waterdeep. You open up and there's a wood ceiling and you're in a bed and you think you're in Troll Skull Manor once again. And it's gone in a second as you sit and you realize where you actually are. And you sit up and yeah, that's what happens.
Did we have realization like that last time? I can't remember.
That sucks.
When we were
When
in
I sit up.
Mordecai.
I'm gonna snap and cast a message over towards Ari. And say, yeah, I want to go home. I'm tired of this place.
Strangely, not in Mordenkainen's. In Mordenkainen's, it was very nice and homey and felt really good, but it didn't remind you of anything. It was a very strange place still. This is a old manor in the middle of a village, and it just almost reminds you of being there.
I'm
I have
gonna
a flashlight with a fireball and I give it a scoop.
I'm gonna take out the stone of galore.
Sit in the bed. Go in the pocket.
I have
Pull
to
it out.
like cut it open.
Yeah, you have to pull it out. Green. It's got the 3 eye bits.
Mhm.
It's in your hand.
How long does it take to attune to it?
Minute.
I'll attune to it.
Sorry, 1 second.
It's fine. Logan's tootin'.
These chairs suck.
Yeah, I know, we need to get better chairs.
Yeah. These were like fucking expensive.
I know, they're
They were-
stupid
they were
expensive.
like $20, $25 or something. I don't remember. Too much.
Didn't
Yeah.
you take the one you're sitting in from your grandma?
No, Jacob stole them from my grandma, and she still thinks my dad took them.
Oh.
But
That's
those,
great.
Those ones
Yeah,
were
these
like
ones you
too
bought.
much money at like Lowe's or
Yeah.
Office Depot or something. Not Home Depot.
Alright, you attune to it.
Yep.
Roll a percentage for me.
97.
Okay. And roll it again.
81.
As you attune to it and you kind of begin to understand the item, you almost feel tougher, more resilient,
Mm.
more, you can maneuver it easier. Almost like you can see ahead a little bit of like a very distant second-like future. You have a +1 to your armor class.
Oh, cool.
Also, yeah. Anyways, that's all you know. You attune to the item.
Mm-hmm.
You're attuning to it?
And it's and yeah, and you hear it speak, and it just says, "What do you want?
Do you have information on a man called Strahd Bonzerevich? Or a land called Barovia?
I know of the ancient family of Barovia and the von Zareviches. They communed with Waterdeep thousands and thousands of years ago.
Waterdeep. What did they want with Waterdeep?
I do not know. No.
I'm gonna put you away again.
Why do you torment me?
Because I don't like you.
Why? Why?
Cause someone I love a lot of pain.
What is?
You've caused someone I love a lot of pain indirectly.
It is not my fault.
I know.
I just want you to help me.
We're trying.
No, you're not.
I think I know someone who can free you.
Please. If I can lead you to the treasure, you could use it to free me.
Didn't you say a spell can be cast on you, and you'll be free?
Yes.
Would you help me? If I could free you.
Yes. I know how you feel. I know what you want. I want to help you, Ari.
Give me time.
How much longer?
I just need to find a man. And then I will help you. And he will help you.
Please.
Don't let me forget.
I cannot. I only hope that you remember.
I'll stay attuned to you, and I'll keep you in my pocket.
All right.
Put him down. Sew it back in.
He's quiet.
Got it. Then I'll go downstairs.
Make your way downstairs.
Probably eating breakfast.
Good morning.
Morning.
You got
What's this?
finished up.
Oh, I'm reading a newspaper.
What? Where did you
They have
find
those
that?
here.
You don't have the Barovia Times?
Barovia
When is
time?
that dated?
400 years ago. Madame Eva gave it to me.
Go.
Yeah.
What
Anyways,
does it
I
say?
have no idea where to find the
Oh wow,
Monkey Man.
Strahd used to be quite handsome.
Yeah, he was, right?
We could. I mean, it's probably not here, but it might be in Crest. I don't know.
That's what you're thinking.
What might be in Crest?
The Monkey Man.
Monkey man.
The man with the monkey.
No, maybe call him
Monkey
Man.
man.
What was his card?
Artifact.
The artifact card reminds me
Entertaining man
of
with a monkey. It's more
Castlevania.
than he seems.
Yeah, there you go. It's just straight up him.
it's just John Mulaney.
Jacob, I'm gonna
Monkey.
roll for this because Colton's aware, but I don't know if Ira would recall.
Well, hey now.
We never went there.
Okay.
Yes, we went to the outside of it. I don't
Roll.
remember what the outside of it looks like, so that's why I want to roll.
Ooh.
It's a 19.
Nope.
Plus 3. And
The only person you ever remember having an animal in Barovia was there's the people who could turn into ravens. There's Esmeralda, she had a horse. And that's it.
With his bird.
Oh, you remember hearing roars of some kind of creature in Valaki in a like a carriage, but that's it.
Okay.
You don't remember any monkeys.
okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Investigate that.
Yeah.
We probably should investigate that actually.
It's probably done with now.
Probably. Milwaukee's a wasteland.
It moves very quickly here in Barovia.
So we have two in Valaki that you know of. One is the girl driven insane. I'm pretty sure we know who that is, or well, can figure that one out pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
And who might that be?
Someone tied to the family of the mayor.
Why the mayor?
We also have the horseman.
Would that be the woman
Dead
we
men in noble birth.
placed inside of a lake? Who
Huh?
now rests with Strahd? Probably thinking differently.
I didn't hear you say.
You'll have to excuse me, my memory is not exactly the most practiced aspect of my mentality, but who do you suspect?
It is.
Could be his daughter. Could be his wife. I don't think he had a daughter.
Strahd?
No, the mayor.
Could be his sister, the one who we know lies in Castle Ravenloft.
Find a girl locked in a dead father's house. Cure her sanity. Cure insanity.
Well, we also know. I
know
don't
very
remember her
little.
name, but the kid that almost drowned. She's one of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's in Valaki.
But that would be the child almost drowned, right?
Yeah, that's Timter.
Timter. That's a two-parter.
And the flesh golem.
Yes. So what did you say? It was the daughter that was driven insane, or
That's what I have.
okay. So then
Find a girl locked in her dead father's house. Cure her
Is this
insanity.
here?
no, it's in
Valaki.
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 Be the
And then
burgomaster.
we also have a dead man of noble birth guarded by his window. Return to life the dead man's corpse, and he will be our staunch ally. Look in Valaki. We have like
Then
like
we are wasting
4
our time here in
in
Barovia.
Valaki at least.
We should gather the brute and head out.
He won't come with us.
Head out now. He'll only head out when it's time to fight Strahd.
We'll have to come back for him.
Similar to Lornakainen.
Though you have somewhat failed in collecting him.
Yes.
I don't know if it's
So,
failed.
somewhat
He
success.
said yes.
But yes, we're going to Valaki next. We're just discussing an action.
It would also be easier for him to wait here than to try to explain to him at every place we stop why we're not going to the castle.
Yeah, it's kind of what we had to do with Godfrey.
I'm not one to complain. I simply point out something that is somewhat of an annoyance. Is
Mosquitoes? Yes, they suck.
they are
No pun intended.
important,
Mosquitoes here.
I know, that's why this place is great.
and you would not have a good time where I'm from. What I was planning on saying is, if we plan to confront Strahd once and for all, we have to return to Barovia to gather one soldier. Would it not be best
We
if
could
we
send
were
a paper
all
bird to
in
him.
press? I have seen you send these before. I still do not understand them.
I also don't think he will. I could write ahead and gather him.
I think that's what we're probably gonna have to do.
Be it bird or paper itself, would he accept a letter?
That's why I'm saying I could gather
I
him.
don't know how to read.
You would gather him.
I can go ahead.
Are you the one who convinced him to join us?
No, I think it was Seymour, right?
Yeah.
So Seymour could go ahead and gather
Would you be against gathering this
when the time comes.
I can do it.
person?
We should head towards
Would be
Valaki.
best.
Did we have an idea of who the dead man of noble birth is?
No idea.
We'll
The
have to
only
ask
dead man
around.
I know of any birth is Godfrey. The rest I've encountered so far are
Guarded by his
abominations.
will.
I don't know how we would bring a man back. I can bring you back if you die around me, and
I used to
in
be
enough
able to
time.
do the same.
but it's
We do have our abbot friend.
we
I have
already
asked
used
before,
his
but if I may, where do you get your powers from?
Viridia is my god.
And in what manner do they present these powers to you?
Assuming we're just heading out.
From what I know, I am the only person they give their powers to, but I don't know why or how they do it.
Do you owe a debt to this creature?
No. I
I've
mean,
heard stories of those who
he created me, apparently, and my brother, where changelings are his creation. And he wanted one to be his, I don't know.
then you stand very far outside of what I'm familiar with. May your powers be unto you. Let us continue.
You guys make your way out of town, and as you begin to walk, what's your destination, y'all?
Valaki!
Lucky, awesome.
Or a man
Um,
with a monkey.
Oh,
Man
yeah.
with the oh
Yes,
yeah, that's
yes.
just written on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Got it.
Is he there?
He's right there, the top of Mount Gacchus. Yeah,
Oh.
he's got just a dude hanging up there.
Is he
Got a
the-
monkey.
His name is Gacchus, and he has the monkey of Gacchus.
What if one of the allies was just the Rock?
Oh,
I'd be really happy.
He likes to eat you a lot. That's his whole thing.
Imagine that.
And his
private-
name is Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah. Imagine that private jet in
In
Strahd.
Strahd, he'd be everywhere in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much I want an actual rock named Dwayne
Dwayne the
That's what
Rock
I wanted to
Johnson.
name our rock,
Yeah, it'd be
but-
so great.
Someone
Hey, I
was
want to
like,
show you guys
no.
something kind of
Marl's
neat real
better.
fast.
He changed its name like a bunch.
Yeah, but
It was
Marl-
Thunder, and then it was Morrow.
I think you guys
You gotta
have
put it on.
seen this before. I'm gonna pull it up. Hang on. But
That's
some
fine.
guy made a 3D map of Barovia,
I thought you were going in the direction of rock.
and it looks really dope. You guys can kind of just get a basic idea of the
It's a very
landscape.
weird loading screen.
Yeah.
Sure it is.
Loading.
Yeah. Can't say I'm fond of it. Also, can't say that you can see it. It's a 50%. Not good, not bad.
I'll link it in the description. Make sure you remember that.
Would you really
I won't.
link a loading screen? Okay.
The loading. I was gonna talk about the thing.
Yeah, okay.
Gosh dang it, it's not loading. Hang
You're
on.
a piece of shit, and you should flame
Still
me
probably
for
won't
it.
remember that.
That's-
Let us know if we forgot. This more was.
Ah, here
Do
we
we
go.
not
forgot.
upload this week because of Game of Thrones? Is that what happened?
So,
No, I finished
Oh,
the episode
shit,
and
that's
Jacob
it.
never rendered it.
More or less.
if that's Barovia,
Oh,
this is a general idea of like the
ooh, Google Maps.
Kind of a shitty view for us.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? You and I always get the shit.
but if you guys
Oh,
here,
that's pretty neat.
I'll turn it around. Come over here.
No, fuck it.
Oh my god.
We are gods.
So like if
Viewing the world from the
if
skies.
if this was like Village Barovia, you've got like the mountains and they kind of just look like that over there.
Castle Ravenloft looks fucking polygonal.
I was about to ask what the thing on the mountain was, but then I realized
And
it was
that's
Castle
like Lake Baratok and all that.
Krensk. Small. Yeah.
I was hoping it would pick up on my finger.
There we go.
But yeah, it looks,
There's oh fuck me. Okay.
do you guys want to see it?
No. Well, I can't get that.
Where did you get that joke?
Oh, there's just fingerprints
Yeah.
on the.
Oh,
Can you see it?
Yeah.
An eraser. No, they've always been there.
Well, this is an awful way to show this off, but
Little
basically, yeah.
bit,
There's a lot of really
Really cool.
there's a lot of depth to it. There's a lot of mountains in Barovia.
And depth and nuance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so having a rock would also just make it incredibly easy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Which is why Strahd has a rock.
Strahd
It
doesn't
is.
need a rock.
All right. 1, 2,
He's blood.
3, 4, 5, 6,
What?
7.
He's blood. Okay.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson was too obvious of a name.
I feel like that was
To
a
name
joke.
it
No,
Rock.
just
that I
That's
just
what
missed.
you name it.
Oh, just Dwayne. That's
Just
still
Dwayne,
but
and
you,
then his
but,
name would have been Dwayne the Rock.
But still, you know,
It's
It's
funny.
too obvious. Yeah, it is funny. It's just too obvious.
Too obvious to what? Our D&D characters? They
Yeah,
don't know who that
exactly.
is.
Exactly.
You wasted the potential. What did you name it?
We named it Mara.
Which is a reference to Adventure Time, which nobody will understand, so therefore I should do it.
Adventure Time, Dwayne the Rock Johnson from Jumanji 2.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
There's a Jumanji 2?
Yes.
Yes.
Jack
Have you
Black's
not
in
seen
it too.
that? With Jack Black?
And Karen Gillan.
Yeah.
from-
Oh, I love her
really
so
good.
much.
I
Yeah.
love her
Really
too.
good.
She's the most beautiful redhead in the world.
Hey.
One of. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Rose Leslie exists.
I don't know who that is.
That's-
Oh.
That's Egret from Game of
Oh,
Thrones.
yeah.
Yeah.
Your face. Look.
No,
Like,
look it up.
who's that?
No, yeah, you're right. She is one of many redheads who are mostly gorgeous.
What's really funny is that. No, it's not funny.
Karen Gillan's why I dye my hair red.
Mm-hmm.
Because I had a huge crush on her. Have a huge crush on her. She's
Most
amazing.
people do.
Angela used to be a redhead too.
She's
Yeah.
probably the I remember. She's probably the reason for like 20% of the fanhood. Go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's in our.
Barovia.
That's in our.
I was gonna say I had a crush on Larry the Cable Guy.
Dude, me too. Oh my god. I
He's
bought
so
Pride
hot,
the song
dude.
because of him.
That's a good joke.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Actually, did try Pride the Sex for a little while.
It's gonna take you guys 5 hours to get to Velaki.
We walked and
Walk
walked and
walk
walked.
the
What time do you guys leave?
Like
What
in,
time do we
like,
wake
in the
up?
morning,
When,
yes.
like,
7, 8.
After breakfast.
Yeah.
Probably like 8.
8 in the morning?
Yeah.
No problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys get there at 1 p.m. I gotta roll for it.
No, you don't.
I
What?
do. Mm-hmm.
We're not Barovia.
Wait, where's the fucking
Kills
DM
No
screen?
random
Never
encounters.
Actually, we don't get experience.
Random-
and the DM
random
himself
encounter.
must run from it.
Strahd himself.
Fuck me.
I'm sad you guys never travel at night. The encounters for night are super awesome.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Because we're smart.
They're harder, but they're cooler.
Once we gather an army to fight Strahd, we wait until the break of midnight. Then we.
There you go.
Yeah,
The
when
first-
he's at his strongest. There you go.
He's not. His
I,
power doesn't scale with the
He's
night.
not a witch.
Sure.
He's strongest at midnight.
Huh?
I mean, that's how I work, but like not Strahd.
That's true.
Oh, I work too.
I'm the strongest at midnight.
Oddly enough, I work well at noon. I don't eat lunch. I don't know how I do it.
Weirdo.
Look,
Wait.
What?
I just don't understand you.
Am I a
Oh.
normal person?
No,
All right, I gotta roll 10 times.
none of us are.
It's alright. Mine is between 10 and 2. That's when I'm
Yeah, me
at
too.
my best.
And then I have another spurt of like between 3 and like 4:30. After that, I'm useless.
From 10 to 2 and then 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Mine's like 7 p.m. to midnight.
I can't retain
I can work pretty well from like noon to 2, but I work the best like after the sun sets. Like as soon as 8 hits, I'm like I have so much energy.
I'm like 7 p.m. to midnight. That's when I'm at my best.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I've been working all day.
What
I've
do
been
you
doing
do?
stuff all day. I'm like,
I don't know.
Work.
10 to 11.
Spencer's
Work
like,
whatever work demands.
Spencer's like, I just do it when I have to.
10 to 11.
Yeah. It's like one little
AM or PM?
PM. I'm not awake at 10 to
Yeah,
11
PM.
a.m.
Let's say, you think
I don't
You
go to sleep
fucking
until
kidding me?
4
it's
a.m.
not uncommon for me to get home from work and then they're still both asleep.
I moved out, so
Yeah, we can be as loud as we want in the nighttime
Yeah.
now. Fuck you, Logan.
No, sometimes I'm like,
I work a morning
sometimes
job.
we're
I would
really
have
loud.
The same schedule as you. but
Now
not
you
with
would. Now you would.
Logan.
Mhm.
Yeah, well,
Sometimes we're kind of loud in our apartment, and I go, oh, we should be quiet because Logan's asleep. And then I go, Logan isn't up.
Also, Colton can't hear shit, so
yeah, no, you guys
we,
can be as loud
we
as
could
you want.
literally we could have 2 midgets in the kitchen shitting into buckets and then be screaming and we could be tearing their dicks off and Colton would stay asleep.
But my
They'd
alarm
be
goes
like,
off.
and
But
then
my,
it just
but
make you
my,
be
but my
asleep.
phone alarm goes off and I'm up in half a second.
Thanks for doxing me and using my Friday evening as your example.
Sorry, man.
So, fuck you.
Moose will meow at his door for like an hour.
Does he really?
Yes.
I've
And
never heard
I'll
it.
go, Moose, stop it.
You
And I'll
lucky
pick him up
fucker.
and I'll bring him into our room and I'll pet him and he'll be like, oh,
I
I
live
love
in
you
the
so
middle
much.
of
And then
nowhere.
I'll stop petting
I
him and
still
he'll
wake
hop
up
down.
3
your
to
door.
6 times a
Meow.
night. I'm unhealthy.
I have the opposite of that problem.
He won't fall
What?
asleep.
I don't wake up and I can't fall asleep.
I've been waking up in the middle of the night.
I wake up
It's
8
weird.
times.
Anyways,
Barovia, yeah. Go ahead.
you guys are walking and you find something on the ground.
Ooh, I pick it up.
Okay, roll
Wait, what does
percentage.
it look like?
It's dirt.
It's a bomb and you die.
It's a bomb and you're dead.
Yay.
And Strahd's like, haha, I had C4 the whole time.
Welcome to the Sierra Games.
63.
It's like Fallout.
Guys,
You're just
I'm gonna
walking
run
and you
Curse of
hear, and you're like, God damn it. And it's just slow-mo of your character with its arms in the air and its leg is exploded, so it's like, whom! Falling on the ground.
And you like tried to jump to avoid it.
Yeah.
Like, no.
No! Bum, bum, bum. Alright, sorry. What'd you get on your percentage roll?
63. So close. Huh. I don't like that face. You kind of look like that lady from Glee when you did that. What's her name?
Walking over the ground, you see something on the ground, you pick it up and you pull it out.
Tall.
It's a mask. An alabaster mask.
It's pretty cool.
Put it on your face.
Does it cover my entire face?
And you guys, and Ari turns around, she's got a mask on her face.
It's a pretty cool mask.
There's no blood on it.
What's
Is
it
it?
look like? Just a normal Harlequin kind of thing?
Yeah, it's kind of
alabaster.
creepy, honestly.
You look strange.
Found it on the ground.
I suggest you put it back.
Or you could keep it.
I'm gonna put it in my bag.
Okay. It's not made of like plastic or anything. It's actually very nice
Hey, do
material.
you still have
Well,
those demon
alabaster.
masks?
I don't think I have all of them. Did you guys give?
I gave you mine to put in your bag because
Yeah.
it was heavy.
Yeah, I still have it.
They're scary.
Control the demon mask of Waterdeep?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't you have yours too?
I probably do.
Alabaster's like a shell, so
Yep.
this is very cool. Beautiful man.
Eventually, at about 1 p.m., you guys make it to Vallaki. There are 2 guards outside of the front gates, and they kind of look at you. They don't even question who you are. They just let you in, and you guys are now in Vallaki. Let me get the map for you.
So we're going to the place that had the animal in it.
Well, yeah, we could. I mean, this city's kind of destroyed.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to some pretty traumatized people.
So we're going to have to figure out exactly where these people are at this point.
Hey, you're really good with people. Do you think you could convince them to join us? Because
I'm really good with keeping
Yeah.
with people.
I could try, but people don't seem to understand the way that I'm trying to say it.
okay.
I mean, my persuasion's not even that good.
If I apply myself to the situation, I believe I can be rather convincing. Believe me or not, I may prove useful.
All right.
Just let me know what message we need to convey.
Yeah, but she's like really good. She's just.
You've never seen me in action before.
I'm too persuasive.
Oh, but that's not a. That's what we need right now. You can both do it. I just don't
You're
want to do it.
persuasive too.
Not in good ways.
We're all very persuasive.
But yeah.
You okay? What's wrong?
I don't want to be the one that convinces them.
Why?
You should not be.
Okay, I'll just be quiet.
Because they might die.
Cause I just didn't like how I convinced the kid.
Yeah.
I guess he's not a kid. He was 30 something.
Yeah, he's older than we are.
Yeah.
But
If you do not
He's
trust
older than all of
yourself,
us.
you can always take a step outside.
just
Well,
think
I
about.
still want them to know who I am.
Yeah, just think about what you say before you say.
Understood. Then keep as
The
quiet as
that
you
shop
prefer.
is right here, isn't it? In 5.
What are we looking for?
The place that had the
Oh, I have them all written down.
animal or whatever in it.
I have them all written down. This is the city they wrote them all down for.
You're a blessing to this game.
N5 is the stockyard. Yeah, you're right.
Ooh.
Nice.
You're right. I know listening to this game.
And Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders.
Yeah.
Got it. One moment.
Spencer, that was hilarious.
What?
You were just like, I'm not good at persuasion, and then I'm just like, oh,
I'm
that's
not.
that's a +7,
What's yours?
+4.
That's not that bad.
That's a big difference.
What's your persuasion? Colton.
+8.
Oh.
See, he's more persuasive.
All right.
And yours?
Mine's a 4, but with guidance it can be a
Yeah,
better.
a better, a good.
Whoa. Alright.
Whoa.
Did not realize we've already been playing for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it's 10:30 already.
Damn.
Technically, we've been playing for an hour and 48 minutes.
There you go.
Ew.
I don't know if there's gonna be that much action that happens in this
No.
one. It's gonna be mostly
No,
just.
the next
Okay,
couple
alright,
of episodes,
sorry.
I think, are just going to be us
Where you
gathering
headed?
people.
Pretty much.
In 5.
N5.
And 5. You're already in Velaki.
Yeah.
That's where I'm headed.
We're walking like from right here
We
too, so
could.
we cannot go.
10 inches.
We could split up.
No,
That's a bad idea.
that doesn't sound like a good idea.
It's nothing we
See,
Patron
yeah.
group. If you're watching this game, I'm going to timestamp it for you. These assholes played through Waterdeep, and that is the smartest advice I could ever give you ever. Fuck you guys. Anyways, sorry.
Wait, what?
They
Don't
constantly
split up.
split up all the time. It's like the number one thing they do. They're like, let's split up, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we would
Makes so
we,
much sense in a non
we,
In Waterdeep, it makes sense,
We
but
would've-
like,
we would unintentionally do that a lot.
but that's the answer right there. No, it's a bad idea. Like, yep, and then everybody agrees.
We just need a better management system for that, but I get what you mean.
We split up in this game too.
A couple times.
All right,
Alright.
what are you doing?
Going to
Going
fight
to
Ryan.
N5.
N5, boy.
This large stockyard has several locked sheds along its periphery and lies adjacent to a roomy warehouse. Wooden sign above the front gate reads, Arisek Stockyard. Parked at the south end of this stockyard is a sturdy carnival wagon. Its colorful paint peeling off. Faded lettering on its side spells out the words Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders. The padlock on the back is open and lying in the mud, and the back of it is opened.
Like someone broke in?
Mm.
Looks like there's not a lion in here anymore.
There's a lion here? I'm gonna go over
Or
there.
something.
Okay.
Is the door like ajar or is
Yeah, and you look inside, there's nothing in there.
Do I know what a
There's
lion
a
is?
growling coming from in there.
Yeah.
Make a
There are
history check.
lions
That's what
in
it
the
was.
parade in Waterdeep.
I retain experiences. There you go.
One?
Yep.
You don't even know what that is.
And I tell you,
Guys, what's a lion?
there are lions in the parade at Waterdeep.
There aren't. Oh, sorry, okay.
I retain
There's parades in
experiences
Waterdeep?
more than people.
Yes.
Have we been here before?
Every summer
Yes.
or every spring.
What happened?
They're in the spring,
there
right?
used to be something in there
Parades?
and that was not.
Yes.
That's when I would go to talk to Hedgie.
Well, maybe we need to find this Rictavio then.
I go to the front of the cart and look
Or
around.
the escaped beast.
No horse.
No.
Or that.
Seems as though he has fled.
Well, his
Does.
line got out. Maybe he's looking for it.
How long has it been since it got out?
I don't know.
And we haven't gone over here for a week or two.
I'm gonna go to the
I'm trying to see if I can
is
track
it-
it.
like a
Try to
storage
track
place.
it.
Go on, try to track that boy.
Okay. I'm sorry. The inside of the wagon has dried blood on the inside.
Oh, fuck.
I'm sorry.
Changes things a
I'm
lot.
going to ask the
You also see a what looks like a lock on the inside of it as well.
Lock been broken.
Like a busted lock.
There is a lock on the inside of the wagon that goes. It's like on the ground
oh,
on the floor
I'm
of it.
gonna open it.
Can any of you open
You
that?
could.
See if it's
I can
trapped.
do it.
It smells very strange in here. An animal was probably in here.
I'll try to open the lock.
Get thieves' tools checked.
I'm gonna start walking towards the shop that's
25.
next to it.
Sorry, 27.
I start walking to the shop next door.
We'll walk to the shop next door. Okay, what are you doing, Logan?
Nothing. I was going to track the beast,
Okay.
and I rolled 2 very good numbers, so here's my action to roll. That makes perfect sense. That's a 13.
Okay.
Then 18, a 20, then up. So I'm going to try to track whatever exit.
Well, why'd you roll twice beforehand? Oh, all right. You're gonna try and track. You're gonna open that thing. You're gonna go to the store. You're gonna go somewhere nearby, just like a nearby store.
No, isn't there like a storage place? And then
This is a stockyard, so it's like
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
stockyard. There's a bunch of stuff in here.
is there anyone who watches over everything?
No.
No? Oh, then never mind.
All right. You open it. There's a ton of stuff in here. There's a wooden coffer, first of all. It's like a little wooden
I'll
box.
just start putting it out and setting it down next.
Find out a green leather book. Open it. It is. It's got notes on the inside that you can't read. In the margins, like there's like notes in it, and it's like that's strange. And as you flip through it, you read it. It's in it will it. Okay, just to let you know the book is written in common. So if you just want to read the book, then I'll
Oh,
tell you
okay.
that first.
But the margin's what I can't read.
The book is essentially a Bible. This is like. That actually freaked me out. I heard a noise and then I looked at your face and you were like this and I was like, what's happening?
No, they just went through an
The
earthquake.
nuke's people going downstairs.
Okay. It's oh my god. It's like the Morning Lord's Bible. Like it is a Bible that speaks of lots of different things. And there's like 8 or 10 little note margins on the inside of it and they're written in like something you don't understand. It's this weird like script.
I may hold on casting it then. Let me check one thing about the spell.
There's more stuff in here.
Okay, I can't understand.
Ciphers.
It's not that. I was wondering if I could understand what language it is. So if I cast a spell,
Well, I know 5 languages. I could look at it.
yeah, I'll call you guys over. But what else is in here?
Pull out a leather bandolier pouch, and when you look inside of it, you can tell there's like needles and gauze and bandages. This is a healer's kit.
Oh.
Put that aside. These kind of 3 wooden things kind of clack together. They look to be in the shape of a sunburst. What the fuck is a sunburst?
Isn't it just like a sun?
The verse of the sun.
That's what the
Green line,
priest had,
it's
isn't
more
it?
or less
He had a
Yeah.
holy
Yep.
symbol that looked
They're in the shape of a sunburst. It's a wooden circle, and it looks like a sunburst. And you notice that there's silver inlaid in it. There's 3 of them.
Nice.
Short sword gleams a bit. Silver
Okay.
tink.
Keep that shit.
a very small crossbow. And there's a pearl in it.
This is a hand crossbow.
It's a hand
I
crossbow.
wanted one of these a long time ago.
And it's
Oh,
very
yeah.
exquisite, very ornate, and it has a tiny little pearl in it.
I'll put it aside for now.
Small bundle of 20 silvered crossbow bolts.
Nice.
You find a worn leather case with gold buckles. You open it. There are 3 sharpened wooden stakes, a sack of garlic, a jar. When you look in the jar, it's salt. There's a small box. You open the box. There's holy wafers. You find 6 bottles, and they're kind of clinking together, and you look inside, they just seem to have water in them. You find a small little mirror, and it's steel, and a bone scroll tube with a silver stopper and chain.
You just found the fucking cachet of a vampire.
And you open it, and you read it.
I think so.
This is a spell scroll of protection from fiends, and inside it is another one, and it's spell scroll of protection from undead.
Holy shit. Alright.
That's all you find.
Rictavia.
Hey guys, I think
I'm here with you.
I know who this is.
It's Rictavia.
Yeah, I think he was gonna try to kill Strahd.
Can I investigate the cart and the dried
Who
blood?
is Rictavio?
Yeah,
I
roll
don't know,
investigation.
but
I don't think.
sorry, not who, what he's doing here.
Rictavio is clearly a person.
10.
Yes.
But what he is doing.
You find
here,
the dried
I think he was
blood.
trying to kill Strahd.
Mm.
Look
You
at all this
find
stuff.
the little thing that he's looking through, and you kind of look around. It's very spacious. There's 2
Protection from
barred
fiends,
doors on each
people,
side.
right?
Inside, there's something written that you read on the top of the thing, and it says, on the inside of it, it reads, "I bring you from shadow into light."
Okay. Income.
May I ask why, or rather how we knew of this place?
Accident, really. We came here and we saw it when we first got here, and we heard some growling. We decided not to look at it. We're back. The door's open, dried blood, and we found this stuff.
I can't help myself but worry about what occurred afterwards.
I wonder.
If you wouldn't mind, and if you would accompany me, I would like to track this creature.
Sure, if you think you can. I don't know how long he's been gone. I wonder if this Octavio's still alive. Or if that's why vampires attacked the city.
Natural 20.
What are you doing? Tracking it again? Alright, you look down and you see very, very old tracks. Like maybe about a week old. You look down as you begin to kind of follow them, and they go further into Valaki.
Do you have a trail?
I think I may have found one.
Follow it.
I'm gonna quickly, probably not nearly as well as the original owner of this did it, put everything back in the box.
Okay.
Besides the spell scrolls, I give those to Ari.
Okay. And what do you do?
I'll close it and then I'll take off.
Alright. Do you take anything else with you?
Take everything.
I'm not.
We could take everything, and then when we find him, give it back to him.
But
if he's dead?
one of ours, yeah.
A
How
trail,
heavy is this crate?
a trail remains.
It's
and
not a crate.
longer.
Oh, which one? The wooden box?
Yeah.
The wooden box is about...
Could you fit this in your bag?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait. Hang on. It weighs... Oh, it only weighs like a pound or 2. 2 pounds.
You wrote everything down, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a lie. I literally said yeah, and then processed what you said.
The trail.
I recall what was in there.
Okay.
You're just taking the wooden box then?
The box and the stuff, and putting the stuff inside.
We're taking
it.
all the stuff.
Oh, you're
That's
taking
what I
everything.
said. I put the stuff inside
Okay.
of it, and then I went to give it to Seymour.
Got it. Okay.
And then let's track.
Of course.
Alright. You begin to follow
We
the
could track
the
this.
trail further
Write it
through
down.
the forest.
Yeah.
Through the forest. Through the city. Walking right along, and it goes like this. It goes up this way, and it goes this way, and then it goes up this way, It goes up through here. It goes up into this area. And as you get up into this area, it looks like they kind of stop as they get to the cobblestones. And you see a bit of very dry blood on the cobble.
Seems well over a week old.
The tracks that we're following, do they look like humans, a creature?
Oh no, this is a creature's.
Okay.
These are paws. These are a it's not bipedal. What is it?
Quadrupedal?
Quadrupedal? Quadrupedal?
That's not how you
Quadrupedal?
say that, but
I
I
don't
know
know.
what you're trying to say.
A four-legged creature with very large paws is what you're tracking.
Does it look like the blood's coming from the creature?
I don't know.
Well, like,
Do I know?
are the paws, like...
The paws go towards the cobblestone, and then they stop, and then there's blood.
Okay, basically, when it's stepping, is there blood in between the two steps or during, like, nearer to...
Like, if it were from the creature, it would be within the
spaced out.
footsteps. Yeah.
No, because the footsteps end, and then there's blood.
Yeah.
And then you don't see any other footsteps.
Okay. And there was no other blood along the way.
Mm-mm. It's also really hard to track on cobblestone.
Yes.
I'll try to
But the
continue
blood is
if I
like
can.
black, like it's old. You know what?
Try to continue if I can.
Roll survival.
Shit, we lose it.
You look around, you can't seem to find any other tracks.
This was a waste of time.
We could talk to the priest in town and see
Did we
if
get what we needed?
Well, the priest probably won't.
We can talk to anyone that lives around
I
here.
mean, no, because it could have happened after the
Yeah.
destruction of the city. I'm thinking though that maybe that's part of the reason why Strahd attacked here with his vampire spawn. Right? That's what happened. I'm wondering
they
if
wanted
he
to
found
kill
it.
the priest.
Right.
We can talk to anyone that lives along this road. Odds are
They might know what's happened.
a creature would have
Yeah.
been abnormal enough to remember.
Yeah. Or maybe we could head to let me look at my notes. We could head to the inn or
Is there anyone on
maybe
the
one
road
of the
right
shops.
here?
Hmm?
Is there anyone on the road along where we are?
Yeah, there's a woman. She's kind of brushing the front of her porch.
Ask her.
Guidance.
Thank you.
I guide thee.
Excuse me.
Gods guide thee.
Talk better!
Here, take a 1d4 for influence. You're like,
What?
okay.
It's a D4.
I'm gonna say my normal
She
shit.
looks up. She looks kind of confused for a second, then looks over to you.
Excuse me, miss. Yeah, do you mind if I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you remember at all, in the past week or so, a creature coming through this area?
Yes. Yes.
Do you remember which way it went?
Oh, well.
And what it was?
It was this big creature, and it came over during the festival, about a week ago, and it came into the streets over here, and the guards came over, and it almost attacked them, and then they fought it, and then they killed it, and then they took it away. Like that was a week ago.
Yeah.
That was right. That was almost right before the vampire attacks, and.
Another question. Have you ever seen a monkey before?
A monkey?
Yes.
No, I don't think I've ever seen a monkey before.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Oh
for,
no! Yes. The man at the toy store. He has a monkey.
Toy store in town?
Mm-hmm. At the Blinksy's toys.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Miss.
My name is Nyanka.
Thank you, Yanka. Yanka.
Nyanka.
Sorry, I'm not from.
It's okay.
Yeah. Nyanka.
Nyanka.
He's like
Thanks,
saying,
Bianca.
Nyanka.
No.
It's Nyanka.
Yanka.
Oh no! He goes back to
Say the
sweeping
word
her.
Yanka,
Yanka.
but begin with an N and
No.
then abandon it.
Yanka. Yanka?
Yanka.
Yanka.
Honky. Honka.
Hanker panker.
I'm gonna continue to practice that as
Okay.
we decide what we're doing.
Alright, 2 blink seeds to a shot then?
Yeah.
So
This is what we're doing first.
that is N7.
All right. You make your way over to N7.
What will be closest? Because this is the very
This
last.
cramped up shop is a dark entrance portico, above which hangs a wooden sign shaped like a rocking horse with a bee engraved on both sides.
It says monkey.
Flanking the entrance are 2 arched lead frame windows. Through dirty glass, you see jumbled displays of toys and hanging palisades bearing the slogan, "Is no fun, is no blinksy."
Strange slogan.
Odd place.
Are we,
Let's go in.
yeah, are we going in?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys step into what looks like a small little toy shop. There are toys all over the place, and there's lots of different ones that are on shelves and tables. In the back of the room, you see like kind of toying with something is this very heavy set man who turns over, and he's wearing this jester's outfit. He's got like a cap and a little clown costume, and he's got a little goatee. And on his shoulder is a monkey. And he just kind of looks over at all of you, and he says, "Welcome, friends, to House of Blinksy, where happiness and smiles can be bought at bargain prices. Perhaps you know a little child in need of joy, a little toy for a girl or boy." And he throws a bunch of confetti, but it's all just gray confetti, and it hits the ground.
Your voice is far too loud for an audience our size.
I am attempting to make you happy. Welcome to my store. Would you like a toy? And he holds up this small toy, and
If I buy something, will you be
it's a
quiet?
doll, and her head falls off. Oh! And he picks it up, and okay, oh, Thunk, falls off. Oh, okay, not that toy. Maybe a different one. What do you do?
If you could repeat the question closer to his face.
If I buy something, will you lower the volume of your voice?
I can talk quieter.
You could if you tried very hard.
Yes. What do you want?
How about,
How about a toy? I have toys. Holds up a little toy.
How much do you sell your toys for?
They are each 9 copper pieces.
I will give you 5 gold to stop talking about your toys.
Okay. Holds out his hand.
I'll give you 5 gold.
The monkey picks it up. Picks it up. He gets to like paw through. He says, "Give me that." And he takes it.
Okay.
Okay.
back to business.
What do you want?
You're the exclusive one right now, right?
Okay, then I'm going to go back to work. And he
We
turns
need your
around.
help.
Why?
What are your feelings on Strahd?
Guidance.
He is our leader, and why?
No, what do you really think?
Why do I think that way? I don't.
I don't like Strahd.
Okay, well, that is your opinion, and you are entitled to it.
what's your opinion?
Yeah, my opinion is that he is the lord of the land, and I do not do anything to oppose him.
Neither of those are opinions, they're simply facts.
I don't get involved in politics. I just sell toys.
Seems to me
What
to
if
be
you
more
could-
than politics.
What if you could make even more boys and girls happy?
Well, that would be wonderful.
Jacob, I cast,
Shut the fuck up.
I don't know if I can do this. Oh, no I can. I think. I want to cast Dispel Magic
On him?
on the shop. Because it says,
It's within an area, right?
Oh, he's
No.
more than he seems.
it says choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. But I think I would have to know the magical effect.
Doesn't state that.
Nope. You can just generally cast it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just presumptively.
Ah, what did you do?
Making sure no one's listening to us.
Whoa, okay. Nobody's listening to us.
No, nobody is. What would you be willing to do to make more people happy?
Sell my toys like I'm already doing.
Nothing else.
Nope.
We need your help.
Why?
We want to kill Strahd.
That seems like your problem.
You don't want to help us.
Why would I want to do that?
Because we're making it your problem.
That's a stupid idea. Please don't involve me in these things. I am just I am a tiny wizard man who makes little toys.
You
That
say
is-
that this man has been chosen by the fates, correct?
Yes.
Then you have no choice.
Why no, I don't want to go back there.
Calm
I
down.
don't want to kill a lot of people.
Sir, I'm against violence, especially when enacted upon the weak. But you are chewing on my nerves.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna try and hold this guy.
He wants you home. The king of the people.
It's gonna be alright.
And he came and he killed a lot of people. And I don't want to go fight him. I just want to sell toys. Oh.
How many children come into your shop?
Not that many. They think they are scary. They don't like my toys.
If you help us,
That one even looks like Strahd. And he points over at one. He's a little Strahd, like a little toy.
I'll
He's
grab
like,
it and I'll just crush it.
Why did you do that? They took me to
I give
me.
her another
Now you've upset him. They're going to send the vampires after me, and
We're
then they're
going
going
to
to
take
kill me.
We're going to take you to Kresk.
I don't want to go there.
Are you? Alright.
Do you,
No. Let's. Alright. Can we talk like people? Or are
Okay.
you going to continue to cry and
I
wail?
don't know.
I have been in Barovia for over 3 months. No one has made me want to break my oath more than this man.
Then maybe you should step outside.
You're scary.
Exactly that.
Alright.
You are
I just want to make everyone happy.
belligerent.
that's
Step outside.
if you want to make everyone happy. Strahd is the source of unhappiness.
Wait. First off, what is your skill set, anyways? You said you're a wizard.
I'm a wizard of many talents.
Can you cast spells?
The spells of making little toys.
Do you have any skills at all
You can make little
that
toys.
don't involve making toys?
No, I can feed Piccolo.
Are we sure this is very good?
Piccolo.
Does Piccolo have any special skills?
Is he your monkey?
He's a little monkey. Oh, he is now.
Now.
Oh, he was a gift.
From who?
Or the.
We're supposed to go to the
He was this very nice man in the tavern, the Blue Water Inn. He gave him to me, because he didn't want him anymore, and he helps me make toys. And he's a very good monkey, and he scratches his head.
Do you know who?
Oh,
do you
he's
know,
such
do
a
you
good
have a name?
monkey. Hmm?
Do you know who it is? The name?
Oh yeah, his name was Rictavio. He was in the inn, and he was there. But
Do you know where he is?
no,
Inside.
Yeah.
roll inside.
I believe him.
Okay.
I
Roll a 1.
You don't know where he frequents.
I saw him in the tavern, in the inn,
We could try this.
and that's where he was.
You don't know where he lives.
No. He gave me a monkey. I do not know much about him.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you for your help. I think.
Oh, are we leaving now? I don't want to
Hey,
go.
No,
Hey,
you
we're
don't have
staying
to
here.
leave. You can stay here. You can stay here and make toys for all the boys and girls in the world. I don't give a fuck.
Yay!
I'll walk
Yay!
Are any of your toys magical?
How
No,
did it turn out?
they are
He's
just
not the guy
little.
with-
Hang on, shush. They are just little toys.
Okay, I give him a gold and then I take the Strahd
But you keep giving me money. Thank you. Please enjoy the talk. It's
and I cast mending on the toy.
just a little Strahd doll.
Mhm.
You make your way outside. He's got little button eyes.
Yeah, no, he's not the man we're looking for. He said that the monkey was a gift from Octavio.
I'll just let you know the monkey had a tutu on.
Are you
Aw.
serious?
Yes.
Then I
That's
will
really cute.
pray to the morning lord himself that we never see that man again.
Don't go into that toy shop. Apparently, Octavio frequents the Blue Water Inn. Or at least that's where he's been before, so maybe he'll be there again.
Were my preference and against my oath, I would nail that man's door shut.
I liked it.
I could do that. It
That's
wouldn't
not-
be your
that's-
oath that you were breaking.
that's
It'd
not.
be, I don't have an oath. It'd
That's
be a
not-
pretty great prank.
I can't condone that.
He makes people happy, guys.
Does he though?
He makes children happy.
He said that everyone thought his toys were. He has Strahd dolls.
Yeah, I
you
got
don't
it.
think anyone
Then
buys
he's making
them? Why do you
himself
have
happy.
that?
Sorry, guys. The camera froze.
Oh man.
Whose camera?
I think his. Oh no, yours.
Oh
As
no.
always.
Really?
Well, on our way to N2, I guess. Because N2
Let's
is
go.
apparently the Blue Water Inn. 2.
Yeah, and N3 is the burger.
Alright, all good.
But it burned down.
Okay.
That was stupid.
Yeah, did
I'm
they?
sorry.
Didn't you
Yes.
love him,
Yeah,
Logan?
they burned down the Burgomaster's house.
I'm alright with it.
I thought we.
Tomlin
But
fucking
don't we
hates
still need to
it.
go there for the dog?
I like that version of
She
him a
there?
lot more than the
It's
first
Isn't
hot.
that what the card says?
That's all
Usually
you.
good.
Okay.
Spinkle, you are.
Huh?
No, Spencer is always cold. Oh, that's what you got.
After 2 minutes.
Dead
See,
man of
I-
noble birth guarded by his
No,
wife.
no,
You
the,
do like.
If Octavio's there, that's probably Octavio.
Find a girl locked in dead father's
well,
house.
I won't last long. I'm gonna
That
die.
one.
Maybe.
As you guys are walking over from N2 to where?
We're going to N2. It's
Yeah.
the Blue Water Inn.
from N7 to N2.
N7 to N2. As you start making your way from N7 to N2, and you make your way across the middle of the road, what is everybody's passive perception?
15.
14.
13.
10.
Pretty good, actually.
Ari, you notice there's 2 people walking up the road
What
towards
do,
the Blue Water Inn.
what do they look like?
They look like Esmeralda and Octavia.
I don't know what Octavia looks like.
They look like Esmeralda and some other guy.
Yeah, your girlfriend over
I see that now.
Time to,
Yep.
do that real
Let's,
quick.
yeah, let's go. talk.
Esmeralda sees you.
there. Hi!
Hey guys! Guys, girl? Who is that?
Like 30 feet away.
Oh.
Who's that?
You said they walk up to us.
No, they're walking up. As
Okay.
they walk up and they get over to about 5 feet, about maybe 10 feet away. She
gonna
looks
hug
over and
her.
she says, "Hey."
I'm gonna hug her.
Are you gonna hug her?
Yeah.
She hugs you back. She says, "Hey, hi.
How have you been?
I was looking for you guys.
Who's your friend?
We're
It's better if we talk inside the inn."
sure.
Okay.
This is a very pleasant surprise.
Looking for people too. So.
Well, we can catch up inside.
Yeah.
You guys make your way into the Blue Water Inn. You guys sit down around a table. The bar dude kind of comes over. He says, "You guys want any food? Any drinks?"
Sure.
We have a question, actually.
No.
"Oh, sure. What?"
Do you know where Octavia is?
Esmeralda says, "Ari, this is for Octavia."
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Were you looking for us too?
No, we
Yeah.
were looking for him now. We were looking for you.
No one
But
else
we
in
already
the-
have you on our side.
Nobody else in the inn. All right. He starts getting some drinks, some food ready. You guys kind of sit down, and Esmeralda says, "It's good to see you guys again.
Yeah. Calm down since
A lot's happened."
Good.
Well, for me it has.
what happened.
What have you guys been doing?
Gathering an army.
Want me to talk to you about that actually?
All right. Well, I guess I'll start then.
Sure.
All right. Well, made my way back to the tower. Got my caravan and was about to head out. When I went over to the tower, I found this guy. He's just kind of sitting there, this man. He's got like 2 tufts of white hair behind on his head and a bald spot on the top, 2 glasses, sitting there in like this long green tunic and cloak. She says, "I didn't know what he was doing there until I found out that this is not Octavia. This is my mentor, Dr. Rudolph Van Richten." And he kind of nods, and you watch as he pulls off the glasses, and as soon as he does, his entire form begins to shift into that of what looks like an old-looking, bedraggled old man who's got like bags under his eyes. He's got like his laugh lines are pushed in. He's maybe about in his mid-50s. Long hair, it's just kind of black, going down his shoulders, and he's wearing this like leather armor. And he just looks down at all of you. He's very sharp eyes. What?
Human?
Yeah, human.
I knew someone that had that once. Someone that could do that. It's really nice.
I've been in Barovia for a long time. I've been hunting Strahd for a long time. Trained Esmeralda to do the same. I've been in disguise. I've accepted the fact there's no way to defeat him, other than to hide. He won't know where I am if he can't recognize me. Use his own tactic against him.
You've accepted something that you consider fact.
Well, I've been hunting him. I know his tactics. I know what he can do. I know his history.
He did
Give us the details. That
Well, he's immortal. By immortal, I mean you can kill him and he'll come back.
We don't know how he does that.
Mm-mm.
Do you know how he does that?
No.
Then we're on an even playing field as of now.
Yeah, so is everybody. And she says, he came to the lake at the tower I was at. And, well, we argued. But he seems keen on joining us. I've convinced him that much at least, no matter how old and stubborn he is.
That's
Esmeralda tells me that you guys have gotten really far here.
What's the help with the sword?
What's that?
It's a bit of an interesting relic. Has more ties to Strahd than you do. And I'll telepathically try and message the sword. Is he truly completely immortal?
Confusion.
Can he be killed?
Confidence, but confusion.
We've gathered.
Immortality is something that many seek. Even liches, such as the infamous Serarak, have sought to achieve, but immortality is nothing permanent, even for the gods themselves.
I have a theory that many have already killed Strahd. It's the fact that he can just come back to life.
The gods can do so.
And he must be a god.
Liches can do so.
There must be a way to
Others.
insight.
There is definitely a cycle that I spread.
Look, I'm willing to try. But
All we need.
Esmeralda's already told me that it's not going to help if I just stay hiding. It's not going to help if I just stay here and I never knows where I am and I just wander around like an old sack of shit.
We're gathering.
Sure he knows
I've heard. We tried to find you in Kresk, who didn't find you there.
Some of our allies should be there.
Right, that's where they told us where you were going.
Yeah.
We were trying to make our way down to Barovia, but you were here.
We have another.
Esmeralda says, wait, before we continue, I need to explain what happened. He came here. He's been hiding here for a long time. And as soon as he came by, there were a bunch of werewolves that descended down on us at the lake, at the tower. And we killed 7, 8 of them. They were looking for you.
Fantastic. One of them is supposed to be an ally of ours.
They came down on Velaki.
They are?
Supposedly.
one of them.
One of them secretly hates Strahd, or so the rumor
Not
goes.
just one.
I don't understand.
He, his wife, and any followers.
There's a woman that can see the future. In a way, it's how we found you. I'll point to Esmeralda. It's how we found Godfrey. She led us to. She told us of more that would help us.
I don't know what you did, but they were very upset.
It's better not talked about.
All right.
They're probably impersonation is the greatest.
More than that.
I guess not.
Especially when you're
I just,
as their master.
I'm sorry if they were your allies, but they aimed to kill us.
No, it's fine.
We
I
took them
think
down.
it's only one of them that will truly side with us.
Sumir's wife. Emil's wife.
Yes,
Become one.
Emil's wife. One of the leaders, I think. She probably wouldn't have been there. Was there an Emil?
I didn't say their names.
Okay.
They just spatted out about how you ruined everything. And
When we go there, we should be able to talk to her. The
Okay.
man that we rescued in his castle, that was Emil.
all right.
He was their leader. They're probably upset he came back.
So we should be able to at least talk her into joining us still. We saved her husband.
Well, that's good.
We have
If you trust, I guess we trust werewolves.
a
Some of them.
cleric as well on their way to Kresk,
All right.
and a man who decided he wanted to wait in Barovia, but will help us when the time comes.
Okay.
Perhaps even Mordenkainen will
I
help
wanted to
us.
find you to let you know that we are on your side.
It's good to know.
It's allies currently that we are collecting by the minute. We are relocating in Kresk.
Sending everyone there.
Right.
If you're familiar, I suggest you head there. Any ally in Kretsk is an ally of yours, which is more than you'll find in Vallaki.
I agree with you, Tolman. He can be killed. I'm fairly confident that he can. We just have to do it right.
And even if
We can't work off of blind faith and confidence.
There isn't a single person.
She looks at you. We have to be smart. We have to be vigilant.
I'm sure.
As I've said before, or rather begin to say, there isn't a single person in all of Barovia that knows how to kill him once and for all.
I know how.
How?
Who speaks?
Once and for this is Rudolph. Once and for all, not entirely sure, but if we're gonna kill him the old-fashioned way, we're gonna try to be certain about it.
There's an old-fashioned way.
Yeah, stake through the heart. That'll work. Gotta make sure you do it in his coffin. You kill him, he's gonna turn into mist. He's gonna go down to his coffin. He's gonna have a limited amount of time to recover. As soon as he recovers, he's gonna come back to life. And while he's in that coffin, we have to get down on him. We have to put that stake through his heart. That is how you defeat a vampire.
With notebooks open, write this down.
I'm almost fairly confidently certain no one in all of history of Barovia has ever attempted that on Strahd.
Have they ever found his coffin?
Speaking of that,
Don't think so.
Seymour.
What are you talking
Down
about?
in the crypt.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You.
Seymour.
Can you tell me what you're talking about? Him?
We have. Open your bag.
Oh, we
and say-
took all of
I'm
your
just messing
stuff.
with you. Yeah, we have all your stuff.
What the hell?
We
We were
wanted
looking
to.
for
We
you.
went to investigate because we were looking for people. We saw that your caravan had been attacked,
Oh,
maybe.
goddamn.
And so we looked and found that stuff, and we were looking for you. And when we
I just
found
need the
you,
book.
we give it to you.
I need the hand crossbow. Give it to me.
It's his stuff.
You want to fight me?
Take it.
I also need the silver. Thank you. I also need the,
A short sword. I'm guessing?
nah, I already got one. You can hold on to
Steaks?
everything else.
Holy
no,
water?
Esmeralda's got steaks. I've also got holy water.
Garlic?
Do you want the
Garlic doesn't work. Why is it in there?
Do you
It
want
was
the
in there.
Okay, gross.
You
Do you want
said
the-
garlic.
Do you want the bolts for your crossbow?
He grabbed that
Yeah,
earlier.
he already
The
did.
silver. Everything else you can hold on to. I have everything
Alright.
else that Esmeralda gave me.
Garlic's good for your health.
So what's a silver short sword healer's kit? The scrolls that they
I
gave
think that's
you.
why vampires don't like them. Definitely don't hurt vampires, but they don't like garlic.
How many steaks were there? 3. And pass one into each of us.
The boy and myself have discovered weapons that are capable of some sentience. Each of them have been imparted some level of knowledge. I suggest we find a way to communicate with them.
I'll try. No.
They are capable of what appears to be simple conveyance of
Mhm.
emotion.
Yeah. Understood.
Can you communicate that into any sort of language?
Those sound powerful.
I'll try to communicate the sword. Can you understand me?
So,
Confidence.
Does confidence mean yes?
Confidence.
Confusion.
what I've attempted to do is ascribe a familiar emotion to a yes or no question. I haven't garnered a lot of information, but it is a beginning.
I can try that.
For example, do you know how to kill Strahd permanently? Correctly.
Anger, loss, and unknowing.
I feel a flurry of emotions, none of them direct, but passionate nonetheless. You can find a way to convey that passion
I can
into a
take a
simple
shot at it.
sentence. Do your best. I have failed.
I'm not gonna try right now, but I'll try later.
Okay. Esmeralda says, so, do we have a plan?
Can you
You-
wait at Crest?
Yeah, we can wait at Kresk. That's just fine.
Right now we're looking for.
We'll sit there, we'll prepare. We'll make sure everybody's got steaks, holy water, everything.
Okay.
We'll make a lot of it.
What should we call you Octavio still, or are you going by your
Just call me Rudolph.
question for you. Maybe you've been here for a while in Vallaki?
My whole life.
Your whole life. Do you happen to know rumors of a girl locked into a cell in Father's house?
What?
It's the cards that lead us to the people.
Or any one of noble birth.
Or
Noble birth.
or a dead man of noble birth.
Oh man, the only dead man of noble birth around here is Burgomaster. They stoned him.
Yeah, it's gonna be him.
The only other nobles here are maybe the Wachters.
He only died
The Walkers.
recently.
Yeah, Lady Wachter.
Did he die before
Yeah,
or after these fortunes were given to us?
Before.
But the other fortune didn't work because the man died. The other man.
Then perhaps this one has failed.
So
because
maybe
it is
it's
not.
the when
Who is
did-
Lady Walker?
You say Lady Walker. Was there a
Lady
was there
Walker?
a Sir
Sorry.
Walker?
Well.
Walker left stocking sale because he died in between the time of us arriving and the time we got the card. So the burgomasters would have felt too if he was the one that we went to get.
It does say specifically dead man of noble birth, so it might be bringing someone back.
That's true.
Either way, it's going to be difficult to bring it back.
No, she's a widow. Husband died a long time ago. She, I don't know much about her.
She did.
No, she's got 2 boys. Boys were the reason my tiger died. They let it out during the festival.
I'm sorry.
Are they?
That's fine. They're troublesome folks. She's got this strange thing. She's got like a book club. I don't think it's a book club. I think it's something weird. But I don't pry. I don't want to make myself known.
Do you know where her husband is buried?
Husband's buried? No, I don't know where her husband's buried. What, do you think it's going to rise from the dead?
Yes.
Probably
Or
won't.
does say guarded by his widow. Must be somewhere in that house. Maybe we can speak to her.
Could check with the priest.
We
See if
could.
he's buried in the graveyard. If he's
We
not,
could.
we can
Check the house.
break into the house.
Let's get going.
Well, where are you going? You're breaking into Wachter House?
No, we're gonna go talk to the priest,
Then
Yeah,
we
take
break
a piece
into
of-
Walker house.
and then we're gonna break in, if need be.
All right. Esmeralda, are you sure about these guys? She's like, no, they're assholes, but this one's all right.
If
First time I met them, they all dressed up as me and then killed one of the Vistani
We
leaders.
didn't dress
He's
up
like,
like you. We
"What the
became
fuck?"
you.
spells. Anyways, regardless, it works kind of like your glasses. Regardless of the point, if it's a matter of skills that you're concerned with we've entered Castle Ravenloft twice and gotten out both times.
I make Castle Ravenloft more than that. That is surprising that you've made it out.
How'd you learn how to
That's-
kill?
You ever
That's-
fought Strahd and lived?
Yes, actually.
Yes.
Wow, that's also very surprising.
I stabbed him in the heart.
Yeah, you did.
Wow.
How'd you learn
You
how to
turned
kill
into mist?
vampires?
No.
No, he got really angry and then.
I would have been incredibly impressed if you would have been able to pull that off. He's got some sort of defense. I don't know what it is. Every time Esmeralda and I try to fight him, he seems not feel any pain. Don't know why.
Well, maybe we can break through that. He seemed incredibly angry when Tallman stabbed him, like it actually hurt.
You use anything special?
You can show him.
This sword.
That is a hit. Oh, that's a sword of sunlight right there. Of course that hurt him. That's made of the light. Wow.
And then we have. I'll pull
That's
up-
incredible.
I'll pull up the short sword. This as well.
Well, that's just your standard light and short sword. That right there, though. Wow.
Something that he wants very dearly.
Right.
Something I will give him only
He's got a few weaknesses.
in his funeral.
Vampires always have some weaknesses. Sunlight, running water.
We
They can't enter
blasted-
places they aren't invited
I
to.
have heard.
We
And
blasted
stay through the heart.
daylight in his face though, and it did nothing.
I've also
Right, he's got
heard-
some way to defend himself, and I don't know what it is.
I've also heard that him entering locations is nothing but a rumor.
Well, of course, he owns the land. He before anything was ever built in Barovia, he must have invited himself to everywhere because he owns everything.
And
That's the tricky part about having a vampire in home base. They can go wherever they want.
Do you think he has?
in newer locations.
Do you think he has all of the dark gifts?
Also, running water's tricky. It's a very difficult thing to try to get a vampire into running water. Waterfall, work fine. Throwing water on him is not going to work unless it's holy water. Holy water will affect the vampire.
So rain will work.
Rain will not work. Rain is not running water. Rain is falling water.
I can create water.
If we were to set up a mechanism where water would run from a tube down off of it, and then we were to able to aim that on top of him, that would work. But that is a bit difficult to pull off. It's very specific, and I don't try to use it because it doesn't work as well as sunlight.
There's a dark gift. of
Unfortunately,
resilience.
there's no sunlight in Barovia.
We have a sword made of it.
We
And
also
you sure
have,
do.
Huh?
You wanna show?
Can you create sunlight?
Yes.
That's going to be very helpful.
Oh, it doesn't hurt him.
No, it's
Well,
he has
Well,
some-
like
he
I
has
said,
some
there's a lot of
defense.
things that protect him.
I think he was just trying to show off to us.
Definitely. He showed
He's
up.
a show off.
He showed up in front of us and was like, "Hit me with sunlight." And we hit him and it did nothing. But he
He's trying to
tried
make you
convince-
afraid. Don't be afraid of him. Fear will keep you alive. Fear will also make you hesitate. Do not hesitate.
I never have. Probably a bad thing. Honestly.
Esmeralda looks over and she says, "You don't have to tell him that. If anything, you should be telling him to hesitate." Okay.
Ari starts shaking her head. That's
All right.
great.
Well then, he kind of stands up. It was good to meet you all. I hope that we can win.
I think we can. I know
I'm
we
not
can.
no inspiring leader. I don't have any faithful words to say or anything like that. So all I can say is that if you die, then sorry.
And you all get 10 for 8.
All right. Esmeralda looks over and she says, "I'll be waiting for you all in Velaki and Kresk then."
Yeah.
We will find you in Kresk soon enough.
There should be a priest from Barovia and his son Doru arriving there soon.
All right.
You
They
can
should have
welcome them
arrived
in.
there already.
No, they need more time.
Actually, probably walking through Velaki right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We waited a
Can
moment.
welcome them in if you see them.
Right then. We'll be on our way out. We begin to walk
It's good
out.
to see you again.
Esmeralda turns and she... Seymour. I'll see you at Kresk. And she walks out.
What is news of Godfrey?
I have a message for her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, love you too.
Oh.
The door slams open. She stomps over and she looks down at you and she looks very angry. And she grabs your face
I'm ugly.
and she just kisses you. And then she pulls back and then she stomps out again. And all of you are very confused.
What did you do?
Just a really aggressive kisser.
Why was she angry and then she kissed?
I don't know.
What just happened?
Can we go get the others now?
I'll give you a moment to collect yourself.
To
I'm
the
good
priest.
to go.
Are you sure?
I did have a question. Not sure how relevant it is anymore.
What is your
Did
question?
it have to do with them two?
No, it did not.
I think all the questions were answered. just now. I'm sorry.
I was asking where our near-dead friend may reside.
Is it not picking up?
Godfrey?
Yeah, he should be in. He should be in Kresk.
He should
That's what we
be.
sent him
It was
to.
in Chop.
We sent him there
Oh.
from Castle Ravenloft.
Yeah, but he sent back a paper bird, which means that he wasn't
From
dead.
Ravenloft.
Presumably from wherever
How many
he was.
birds do we have?
I have, I think 3 more.
I'm out, personally.
3 more.
Well,
Can
you
you
gave
send
the
one?
priest one too, if that matters.
Send. Are we headed to Kresk now?
No, we have 2 more people within this city.
More. We have what's up the kid, the Vistani kid.
Do
Yeah.
you send these birds to locations or to individuals?
Two individuals.
Send one to Godfrey, I would highly suggest.
Just to confirm that he's safe.
I'll just give you one. Just say his name. Write it down. Whatever you need to say to him.
I mean, if
Okay,
you don't give
let's-
him 2, he won't
let's,
be able to send anything
Let's
back.
step outside when we do it and see which way the paper bird takes off.
Of course.
Know which direction he's in.
Alright.
Are you wanting a reply?
If I can get one.
We're gonna have to use 2 birds, and then we'll only have 1 left.
Here, I have some.
This is important to me, but if there are other uses for these birds,
They're fine.
I would hate to take them from you. Godfrey, let us know if you're safe or in Kretz.
Okay.
That's all.
Set it up. Heads west.
West is towards
Crest.
Crest, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Hopefully that means he's there. To the priest.
To the priest.
All right. You guys make your way out. You start making your way down south over to the priest, and you make your way into the church.
With the intention of asking him if Mr. Walker is buried here.
Yes.
I just want to get to Cloven. That's all I'm okay with that.
Get to where?
I just want to get to Cloven. He's a violin player.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
We need to get back to Crest for that one.
Yeah.
He'll be the last
We need
one.
the abbot too.
Do we?
Yes.
And we need to go back and get Mordecai.
We don't know where he is.
We could go back to his
He dispelled it.
All right. You go in to the church. Make your way over. You see Father Lucian standing there. He's got his big curly white beard.
Father,
Oh yes. Hello, Dalman. Welcome back.
how is your life treating you?
Well, fine. Most of the people here have calmed down, and we've done very well. Very much so. Have you come to retrieve your favor?
Seems as though we have.
Well, what shall I do for you?
It's more a favor of my allies as they are better at
We were wondering.
conveying.
Lord.
We were wondering if you would have any knowledge of Mr. Wachter,
Lord
the deceased Mr. Wachter.
Oh, very interesting. No, he's not buried here. I know he died about 3 years ago.
Do you know where?
There's
he's
some
buried?
sickness. In his home? Lady Walker never brought his body. Never. I have to assume she disposed of the body on her own.
What's your opinion on Lady Wachter, the town's
Oh,
opinion?
I don't know much about her. I never see her in church. I never see her boys in church either. They cause a lot of trouble. But they seem very unfazed by what's happened in the city. I can't say much. I
Do you
can't
know
say
where
much.
they live?
She's a bit untrustworthy, I'd say. But who am I to judge?
Do you know where they live?
Oh, they live over in Wachter House.
I haven't marked.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was on the map or not.
What about the burgomaster? Is he buried here?
The burgomaster? Yes, he was buried here.
Okay.
Did a lot of convincing of villagers, but
Did they not
served
want
a
to
proper
bury
burial.
him? Did they not want to bury him here?
Well, I don't know why I'm slowly becoming this voice, but I don't normally sound like this. What did you say? Because this is his voice. I just really want to play everybody like this.
You were the last NPC like that.
Yeah, I know.
Did
What?
Did they not want to bury him here? That's the word.
Well, they killed. Oh my fucking god! Get this voice out of my throat.
Straight back down.
No, they didn't want to bury him here. They killed him. They didn't want to. And it took a lot of convincing to get them to bury him here in the cemetery.
Do you know if the Vistani camp right outside the city is still there?
I don't know. I've been very busy here.
Okay. Do you guys have any more questions?
Yes. Do you have any diamonds?
I'm a church.
Yes.
Your church?
Yes,
Why is
but
that funny?
It's not.
Do you have any
this
diamonds?
building is a church. It's I'm a church.
I'm a church.
Your face.
many clerics use
Oh.
diamonds to.
I don't have any of that
Do you know?
voodoo mama juju.
Do you know anyone who might?
You know, I don't mean to sound mean, but I can't stop talking like a cowboy. I don't mean to sound mean, but
Having an
no,
identity crisis.
I'm going to kill you. No, I don't know where any diamonds are, and if I did, I would get them.
And keep them for yourself.
I'm just joking. No, I don't know where any diamonds are.
Alright.
Maybe Walker House has some.
Let's see.
Do you know the condition of the burgomaster's daughter recently?
Do you all think I know everything about this town? I just sit here and run a church. I don't know all the gossip. I don't know what they're saying in the night. I sit here and I preach the morning, Lord. I don't wonder about the politics of Lady Walker.
Yeah, but do people not come to you for guidance and everything like that?
But that is their secrecy.
Then just say that. Don't get mad
Oh, that's
about.
right. If they confess to him, he can't say anything.
Do you have confessions?
You just come into my home and you start bombarding me with questions about dead people.
I apologize, Father. We will see ourselves out.
It's fine. I'm just very confused.
So I was gonna give my confession, but now I feel like it's not wanted. So
You may give your confession.
I don't. Do they do that?
that's why I was asking, and then he got really mad.
Confessions in and of themselves are confidential.
Okay. Well, let's just. We're gonna head out now.
Okay. He goes over and starts doing priest stuff.
Okay.
Alright.
We good to go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's head to
Where are you going?
their house.
As soon as we get out, I'm going to ask our embassy, when have you ever cared whether or not we steal something?
Yeah, I didn't want to say, oh yeah, let's steal stuff while I'm inside a church.
It's not a church to Barovia.
Oh, we didn't make one.
Would a church to the Duck King like welcome the Avery?
How would
Yeah.
you make a church to a trickster?
Oh, I'd come here, I'd take their sign down or vandalize their sign and then kick everyone out and make it my church. That sounds
It
easy.
just sounds like taking over a church. That doesn't sound like building one.
I would advise against that.
That's true.
We could build one. And then put a bunch of pranks inside it.
Can we?
Like,
Yes,
Or
let's
just
go.
do none of that. Ever.
we'll just do that later in Waterdeep.
Where do you say their house is?
Walk to a house is number 4. In 4. Sad house, walk to a house. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but sad house.
This
in the
house,
beginning.
this house
slouching
seems
house.
disgusted with itself. Slouching roof hangs heavy
That's why I
over
put
furrowed
sad house.
gables. A moss-covered walls sag and bulge under the weight of the vegetation. As you study the house's sullen countenance, you hear the edifice actually groan. Only then do you realize to the extent in which the house hates. Wow. Only then do you realize the extent to which the house hates what it has become.
So, do we have a game plan? Like, do we know if we're gonna try and bring this guy back to life, or are we trying to get his wife to help us?
I can't do that anymore.
Would the abbot do it?
Maybe.
Do you know?
I could.
The abbot from Barovia.
No,
No,
the abbot
from
from Crest.
Kresk. Angel Man.
I cannot speak on his behalf, but...
Just give me one moment.
Oh, Kretsk.
Yes. The crazy guy.
When you brought back the cleric,
Yes.
What's that? His
Did-
one.
yeah, did he say no more?
He hadn't said anything. He said simply that he owed us a debt.
So worst case scenario, we take a dead body to him and he says no.
Yeah, but if this woman's guarding it,
I can fix that.
all right, I trust
I
him.
don't like the sound of that.
That was very convincing.
Sorry guys, give me 1 second.
I do not condone your intentions.
I'm not gonna hurt them.
He's just gonna woo her.
As I said before, but I will see
Spells,
myself.
wooing, it's the same thing.
No,
What?
it's not.
Charm person only lasts for an hour, and then we just leave Velaki and never come back.
What if we need to come back?
Exactly.
Then I'll avoid her.
You will cast to slander your own name. I will have no objections.
Alternatively, most of us can turn invisible, right?
Yep.
For a moment.
Could
For
you
an
distract
hour.
her? Could you
Or-
play the distraction?
I could not involve myself in
Or
the
you
situation.
could present yourself as a man of the
Sorry.
morning lord to deliver your morning papers.
Morning
Talk about the
papers!
Lord.
Deliver the Barovia time.
No,
Considering your
I-
understanding.
Surely the devotionals of the Morning Lord are called the Morning Papers, right?
What?
Because it's the Morning Lord, so it's the Morning Papers.
I am going to go enjoy the woods.
Tallman, wait, we need you.
Hang on, the god leaves for a second. Wait, are you peeing?
No.
Damn
He's
it!
going to enjoy the woods.
Just gonna go enjoy the ooh chips.
Those are yours.
What the heck, dude? No, get that out of your hand. Don't ever do that again. That's honestly like my biggest pet peeve.
I wanted to really put it back.
You can eat it now.
Okay.
That was so mean. He's just like, this is my food now.
Angela used to do that to me all the time, and it just takes me off.
It's just a chip.
We'd like go eat. I really like if you would have. I've said this before. If you would have asked me like, "Hey, can I have a chip?" I'd be like, "Yeah, go ahead."
I know. I'm sorry.
But it's the taking. Angela would just like always take my fries.
Okay, guys, the Habit has garlic herb fries right now.
Oh,
Yeah, they're really
Yeah,
good.
they're good.
I have to try that.
I highly suggest getting the sauce on the side though, because when you get it on the fries, it's like half the fries have sauce and half the fries don't.
Mm.
So it's like, oh, this is good. Oh, this one's just garlic.
It's
Alright,
garlic
I'm
herb
back.
fries
What's up?
with salsa.
They do like a sauce.
What's
It's like
happening?
a garlic herb sauce.
Got it.
And so if you get on the side, they put it in a little cup, and you can just dip the fries in the sauce, and it's really good.
Okay. Put your guys' minis over
Stop
here.
with us.
The gardens are out in the front.
So we need you
The
to
gardens?
distract them.
Okay.
Well, we turn invisible and sneak in. Alright? Can you do that?
Might imagine so.
You have no idea what we're doing, so
Who am I
obviously do not-
distracted?
whoever answers the door, I guess, if you go knock on it.
And only them.
If you want to make a bigger scene and get more people out, go for it, but
I would definitely prefer to not.
Are we breaking in? What?
yeah.
I thought you were just gonna charm.
I was going to, but she doesn't like the idea, and there might be more than 2 people in there, and I
Yeah,
can't
she
charm 2
has
people at
2
a time.
sons.
I can just
So there's at least 3 people in
What
there.
if she's dead
we
too?
can just put them to sleep.
Like in that
But
book?
we don't know how
Psycho?
strong they are. They might be able to
Not
resist.
Do you
Psycho.
think the kids are gonna be like?
I don't know.
I
We've been unlucky before. I'd rather just sneak in.
think we can handle 2 kids.
They killed a lion. No, they let the lion out.
Tricksters.
The guards killed the lion. Maybe we could. I can just try charming her. Tommy can be the backup in case things go wrong and we get in
I
a
could
fight.
simply try mine first.
Yeah. See, I'm thinking of this like when we went into that one place.
The Burgomaster's house?
No, back in Waterdeep.
When we went to the Burgomaster's house, it went really well.
Castle
when
Enter
we
Villa?
broke into
Yeah.
Castle Enter Villa,
Yeah.
that was a nightmare.
So let's just get a pan. And then I think we'll be
Oh yeah,
good.
we beat those ladies until they went to sleep.
What?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
No, is that really our plan?
Chivas did that.
That's true.
Alright, let's set it now. Are we sneaking in and you're causing a distraction, or am I gonna charm them?
I will cause to the distraction first.
This is being hushed.
Okay.
Hushedly said
Okay.
out near the garden.
So you're all standing outside her house, going, "What was we doing?"
I guess.
Got it.
I figured it was as we were walking up.
Okay, then
but
as
we
we're
were like
walking-
whispering back and forth to each other. It's like, alright, Tallman's doing his thing. You go first, I guess. I'll get up against like a wall.
Can you turn yourself invisible?
You just walking up to that window.
That's the window.
That's a
door.
window?
Yes.
look
Doors
for-
look like this.
That's the
Okay,
back.
I
That's
look for what appears to be a main door.
You don't see
The
one.
other
Like
side?
fucking windows. Yeah,
I'm
I'll
like,
go to
It
that.
must be around the
I
back.
think this pathway would take.
I'll start walking.
Okay, hang on.
We
What are you laughing at?
Oh, yeah!
You wanna talk?
I
I
will
think there's somebody
Look.
trying to break in right now. Oh,
Jacob,
Turns
I
into
will,
a
Oh my
werewolf.
god, he's 9 feet tall!
I will cause the distraction. Hey.
Fuck out your house.
Okay, so you guys are just gonna walk around and you're gonna go through
Well,
the.
no. There, Tallman's walking around.
Okay,
We're staying back here. Should we do it now? Probably, huh?
hang on.
I'm trying to determine about turning invisible right now.
Okay, so our plan right now is that Tomlin's gonna be the distraction.
We're all turning invisible and sneaking in.
All right.
All right, so Tom and you're just walking around to the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my Furbolg abilities to turn into the human version of Shrek from, I believe, Shrek 3.
Okay.
You can do
It's
that.
Shrek 2, actually.
Oh, you get to yourself, don't
No,
you?
you're right.
As we're
Do you
going,
know a fun fact about Hannah?
we should do that now.
Always.
We should turn invisible.
She likes human Shrek.
Okay.
She likes
Human
what?
Shrek's
She
fucking
likes human
He's
Shrek.
sexy as
Alright.
fuck, goddammit.
Who doesn't like human
I
Shrek?
know,
He's,
seriously.
he's fucking hot.
It's so hot.
We should turn
I'd let him
invisible
hold me
now.
down and
Ooh. And do Shrek
And I
things.
cast invisibility on myself.
disappear.
Can you cast invisibility?
Hey, Tom, put your mini where you going.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no,
It's
I'm
only
not
gonna
gonna.
last
Alright,
for a minute.
I'm just gonna specify it because
Minute.
I talked
Sound like
to
greater
you guys about it.
visibility.
The main area?
I'm gonna specify it because I talked to you guys about it before, and you guys just said to specify it. I'm going to be very specific right now. Your minis are very important where they go. I'm going to need you to put your minis where they are at all times. I know it's a hassle, but it is very important that you tell me.
What's the main area look like? Like, am I going right here? Like right here or right here?
What's the main entrance?
Well, that right there looks like a door.
This one?
Yep.
Is this
Okay,
a
that'll be
cellar?
the first one I encounter. You wouldn't know.
That's true.
I'm
Yeah,
invisible.
you guys can't see inside the buildings. Please don't metagame. I was trying to set up fog of war, but it was going to take way too long.
It's okay.
I'm like crouching.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself and Seymour.
Okay.
How are you supposed to walk?
First of all, Tallman, you make your way over to that door.
No walk on it. As handsome Shrek.
Hannah would swim.
Any woman would. Have you seen it?
I still think that's funny that
What?
you just randomly like.
The front, you go over to the door. It's this very nice looking wooden door reinforced with bronze, and it has a little slidey thing on it, and you go and knock on it. What are you doing? Yeah, that's what he looks
I
like.
Googled handsome Shrek. And this one came up.
He's fucking sexy.
So sexy.
Handsome Shrek.
Meanwhile, everybody else stealths over the windows. You guys can see a dining room in there that is very clean. There's nothing on the tables, and it looks to be very in order. In the back, you can also see a small lounge.
Ooh,
Is there
wow.
anyone in there?
Tell you,
Okay.
no, there's nobody in there.
Cool. And then once I hear Tallman talking to someone, hopefully.
The little slit opens. You can see
I messaged him. Ask for strawberries. It always throws him off.
No. That makes no sense.
Just trying to find
It's a
my
woman.
strawberry.
Who are you?
Greetings. I'm simply a concerned traveler. May I speak to whoever governs the garden?
What's your name?
You may call me Tallman.
No.
Knock again.
Go away.
Not until I speak to someone about the garden outside. I have simple advice.
As he's talking, if I hear him talking, I'm gonna start trying to.
Yeah.
pry the
And roll
window
thieves'
open.
tools.
Your spearmint is
Oh,
wrong.
natural 20.
Your spearmint is rotten. Says Shrek from Shrek 2. What'd you get?
Natural 20.
There's not even a lock on these. They're just really difficult to open. And you just stick a little tool in there and you go clink and it opens.
Oh, they open and out?
They open in.
In, okay.
I'll go.
Splitting that.
And I'm gonna stealth.
Roll stealth as you hop into the room.
27.
Alright, you stealth it.
Now, I was looking that way, like, towards them, and I'm assuming I can't see him go into the window. But can I hear like the window sort of?
You can see the windows open.
Okay. Well. I think he opened the window. Okay, let's go. Let's see if the mic picks
You're gonna
up.
go in through the window as well. That Ira opened.
Yeah.
Alright, Ari steps in. Seymour steps in as well. Guess put your minis
I'll
in.
message that way. Prism. Someone close the window.
Close the window.
Trying to stealthily
cast
close the
message.
window.
You can't cast message.
Yes, I can. It's not a concentration spell.
All right. No. The second you cast a spell while you're invisible, it ends invisibility.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
Just work that way, actually.
Yes.
But
So
if it fails, I'll just if you're gonna call me on that, then I'll just use another second level.
no,
spell slot
it's
and
fine.
cast
Just don't
invisibility.
cast message. Make sure.
Oh.
Just keep in mind you can't cast any
You
spells.
can cast spells.
Can I
because
cast
I'm
message?
concentrating on it. You can cast spells.
Are
Are you
wait,
invisible?
No,
No, that's not how
whoever
it
is
works.
invisible, you're right.
If
whoever's
you cast
invisible, if you do
any
anything,
spell, you are no
it's
longer
greater
invisible.
that it doesn't do it.
Yeah.
It's because last
Yeah.
time.
But
I had
greater
greater
only
on
lasts for a
God.
minute,
Yeah. That's this invisibility lasts for 10 minutes, right?
an hour.
It lasts for up to an hour. But
Oh,
it's
nice.
concentration.
Very
you can't
cool.
do anything in it.
Yeah.
Did
Except
you close the door on me the second time?
Walk and open.
It just shut the little thing.
I'm afraid I won't leave until I speak to someone who actually cares about botany. Whoever is trying to inspire that garden is either wasting their time or uneducated.
Can I listen for?
The thing opens again, and you see it's a dude now. And he looks through, and he says, "Oi, get out. This is private property. You're not allowed to be here. Go.
I don't see any guards. I don't see any
I'm the guards,
hires.
and I will forcefully remove you if you don't go. We have dogs, we have silver, we have everything."
Sorry, I'm afraid I won't leave until I speak to someone who cares about their property.
All
I
this is
will
going
begin
on.
banging on the door in 6 seconds.
Well, fuck.
This is the stupidest.
Tallman has done a very
Give
good
me
job.
the people who care about plants.
Causing a distraction. I'm going to slowly open this door.
Okay.
Begin.
Don't start banging.
You step into the room, Ira. Wood paneling, embroidered rugs, colorful furnishings, and a blazing fire make this chamber stifling. Mounted above the mantel is an elk's head. Across from the hearth, tall, slender windows look out over dead gardens. The door opens, and as soon as it opens, oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. Okay. Before you would have done that, before you would have walked over to that room, so just back up a little bit. Before you made your way over, the door would open, turn, and walk over across the room over there. Everybody make stealth checks.
Advantage, right?
So
Advantage.
does
Are you
that-
invisible?
Yeah.
Is
All of
everybody
it- all
invisible?
of
Then
them?
don't worry about it. Then don't worry about it.
Okay.
If you're all invisible, then it doesn't matter. He just walks over and goes to the next door. Then and the door
wait,
stays
what?
open over here.
Oh, that's the dude that was yelling at Tallman.
Okay.
But Jacob didn't process that that's where he left from my bed.
I'm gonna.
It's fine. It's fine. No. It's cool.
I'm gonna start looking for a
No, go ahead.
staircase.
Hey, go ahead. It's empty. You're gonna look for what?
A staircase going.
You don't see any stairs in here.
Nothing in here, guys.
I am gonna. We saw the guy go this
Yeah,
way.
go that way.
Okay. I'm
Go
gonna
this
follow
way.
him.
You can hear murmuring.
Ari's gonna go down to your.
Just
and
murmuring?
open this
Yeah,
door.
just like. And then you hear. I want to speak to someone.
Okay.
It works. Ari's gonna open this door over here.
Oh, okay. What are you doing in this room, Ira?
I'm just like.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do initiative.
Thank you.
Everybody roll initiative.
All right.
Okay.
Ari?
Okay, Lieutenant. 24.
I said Ari, not Ira.
Oh.
Huh?
Would you-
16.
Ira, 24. Seymour,
21.
Tallman,
I thought I rolled well.
14.
Huh?
I said it's not like it matters for this one.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Might.
that's not bad for power.
All right, so Ira, you're in that room. What are you doing? We're not necessarily going to follow with move and action.
What?
You can. We're just doing turns. So what are you doing?
Okay. Well, if Ari is opening that door, I'm gonna say,
Oh, you left that room.
yeah.
Okay.
I opened it, saw that there was nothing in there, and then left.
Okay.
Just like,
I mean, there is stuff in there. It's just
Not what we're looking at.
all of that crap.
right, stuff that I'm not looking for.
Yeah.
Say, where are you guys? I don't want to run into you.
I'm gonna open this door.
Could I generally figure out where that's coming from?
You hear?
No, that I'm gonna open this door.
I'm just saying. You guys hear? A door open and close.
Do we see the door?
Nope.
And I go, "Psst, here. Just, that's all I say.
Walk over here.
You open.
I'm
Okay.
gonna stop.
Seymour?
I'm
what
gonna
do you do?
stop a little bit behind the door as to not run into Ari.
Right. Seymour, what do you do?
I want to like come to this door
Okay.
and then listen to see if I can hear where I know that the other people are.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Pretty good. 18.
Yeah, you can hear somebody on the other side. They're not talking anymore though. They just seem to be standing there waiting.
Okay. Can I see like the shadow of their
Yeah.
to the door? Okay.
And then you hear the door close again, and you can still hear.
Do I think that they're like right on the other side of this door?
Or no, they seem to have gone through another door.
Okay. Can I try to very, very carefully open this door very
Yeah.
quietly?
Roll stealth and open the door.
Do I have advantage on this roll? Or?
Yeah, because you were invisible.
That's a 21.
Very quietly push open the door. Nobody in here, and you can see a stairway heading up, and a door to your right, and a door right in front of you. Ari, what do you do?
Opening this door right here.
Okay.
I'll listen at
The
it
furnishing
first.
in this room
Oh.
are. What? I'm sorry.
Do I just open it?
Are you just going to open it?
I was gonna listen and.
Oh, make a perception check.
My passive 15.
16. Nothing.
Okay, I open it.
The furnishing in this room are bereft of imagination. 4 simple beds with equally austere wooden chests. Outside of that flowery wording there, this is a boring room with 4 beds and boring chests.
Boring is boring.
Mm-hmm.
Could I have started going upstairs on my turn?
Yes.
I'm gonna just. And I'm gonna look under the beds and see if there are anything underneath them.
You don't see anything under the beds.
And then I'll just make my way over to this door. That's
Alright.
all I'm gonna do.
Tommen, what do you do?
Keep banging on the door.
Okay. Ira, what are you doing?
Following Ari.
Okay.
But we'll come over and I'll look in the chests.
Open the chest. Looks like clothes.
Is that what all of them are?
Close. Close. Close.
Nothing in these.
Clothes and shoes.
Shoes! Oh my god!
Socks.
He knew a combo.
Socks.
Jeez.
Cheers.
Jeez.
Cheers. Alright. That's all you're doing? Seymour, what do you do? Going upstairs?
Yep.
Alrighty then. You can do that, I guess. Alright, just move your minis with the moving of the map.
Oh.
You come up these stairs.
Yeah.
You come up the stairs to see a hallway with a window at each end wraps around staircase railing. Framed portraits and mirrors festoon the walls, surrounding you with judging looks
That was my fault.
and dark reflections. You hear something scratching at one of the many doors.
Can I go to the scratching?
Mm-hmm. One second, sorry.
Do I have any snacks?
Hmm?
I'm looking to see if I have any snacks.
I have jelly beans at home.
Yeah, but I'm hungry now.
Jelly beans.
Yeah, we didn't take a break.
I don't need a break.
We usually
Yeah.
don't.
It is coming from the
I'm snacky.
the middle door.
The middle door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can I go to it?
You go over to it and you just hear
What's the middle door? Is this the middle
Are you
door?
stealthing over to it, or are you just walking?
I'm stealthing. Do you want to roll stealth?
Roll stealth.
Oh well, that sucks. 16.
Okay, you make your way over. You just hear like scratching up against the door.
Okay. I want to like open the door,
Okay.
but be on like the back side of it, if that makes sense. Like so opposite from where it's gonna
Yeah,
swing.
you
out.
want to open it, but you don't. You want to like push it open like that.
Yeah. Well, can I tell if it pulls open or pushes open?
Either.
Oh, it does
There's
both.
just a handle on it.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it open so that I'm on like the back side of it.
It's locked.
Okay. Well, then I'm not gonna do any of that.
And as soon as you begin to do that, you hear meow. It is not a cat. It is a person saying meow.
Oh.
It sounds like a female voice going meow, meow, meow,
That's Lee.
meow. Kitty wants to play. Meow, meow.
What the fuck?
Let's kill Jacob, so we never have to hear that again.
Yikes.
No, that's forever recorded.
Yeah.
Colton's response is my favorite thing ever. What the fuck?
Dude, we played a lot of this game.
Meow,
We played a lot of
meow.
this game, and this is the weirdest thing we've encountered yet.
Then I'm gonna go over to the other double doors and try and open this.
Okay. Ari, what are you doing?
Just told
Trying
me
to
just
get that
banging on the doors.
image out of my mind.
It's that thing, the Ethan tweet. I'm gonna open this one and go in here.
Okay, you
There's
make your way in.
There's nothing in here, right?
There are 12 vampires.
Oh,
Just kidding.
Fuck.
Wow, it's a lot of them in 5.
No, it's just a vestibule with wooden doors. One headed north, and as soon as you step into this room, the door opens. Make a stealth check.
With advantage, right? Which door
Yes.
is opening?
The north door. One to your left, but Ari's left, Spencer's right.
12.
So the outside
12?
door.
Yeah. I'll try
Door-
to get up in the corner.
Door. You gotta get up against the door. You see a man step in. Short, black hair. Strange. This dude looks almost exactly like Erstal Floxen. Guy way back in Waterdeep who had his face burned off. That was part of the Zentrum. It's not him, but it looks almost exactly like him. It's super weird. You're like, that's weird. And he stands there and he looks over, like directly at you. Shuts the door, goes into the left, and he.
So we went into this weird shoe room?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going to quickly and quietly open that door right there. Try to very slowly open it so that it doesn't.
You hear the other door shut that was in that room. And this room is. Hey, question for you. How late? Midnight? Normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just finish this.
Yeah, you see a storage room. Looks like there's a bunch of wine. Then you've got Wizard of Wines in here. Red Dragon Crush. And there are different barrels.
I'm gonna investigate this room because people.
Roll investigation.
13.
Okay, you investigate the room. You only find barrels.
Just barrels. Right.
Tom,
I don't know where you're going with them. I just.
to your left, you hear, "Hey!"
Wait.
You wait. Say, "Hey!
Yes?
What are you doing?"
Waiting for someone to speak with about the garden.
Well, this is private property. You can't be on here. You got to get out.
I'm sorry, I'm simply waiting for someone to speak with who is in charge of the garden.
Sir, you're not allowed to be here. Come with me, please. Both of us.
I look at him.
There's 2 guards. 2 city watch.
City watch?
Mm-hmm.
He went out the back door.
Please stop disturbing the property. People live here. If they wanted you in, they'd let you in. Now, come on, let's go.
I understand. And I'll begin to walk away. I'm going to cast Druidcraft
Okay.
to very slightly and faintly burn the bottom corner of the door. And then walk away.
You walk away. All right.
Sorry, I fucked everything up.
It's cool.
Ira.
I don't know where Ari is. We're walking that way.
Where's your mini go?
I'm going into here.
I'm gone, man. I guess.
I don't know where Ari is, so I tried to go in.
They just lead you over the road, and they're like, "All right, stay over here."
Stay away from the prayer part.
I don't know where Ari is, so I tried to go in the room.
You bump the door into Ari.
I'll move.
All right. That counts as an attack. You are no longer invisible. I'm just kidding.
Ow. It hit my knee.
Anything in here?
Okay.
I'll check in that room. I'll stealth open it.
All right. Roll stealth.
Wow. Wow. All right.
Sure. That's a 15.
Uh oh.
2 and a 5. Sorry, 2 and a 4.
Push the door open, and you kind of step in. You see two people in this room, and they're looking out the windows, and they're watching they are watching Tallman walk back over towards the road. One of them turns and says, "And you also notice this guy too, who strangely looks a lot like Ursula Floxen. Very weird." Looks over and he says, "All right, they're gone. Just get back to what you're doing." You see this other woman in there. She looks like a maid or a cook, and she says, "All right, thank you." And he begins to turn, and he looks over at the door. And he says, "Stay here." She says, "What?" "I don't know. I got a weird feeling." He's walking over to the door.
Alright, so here's what I want to try to do. Which way is the door opening? Is
Uh,
it towards me?
no. If you were gonna,
Am I pushing it or am I pulling it?
what would you have done?
They
You
can
can
do-
pull it and look inside like this if you want.
That's what I would have.
Okay.
I'm going to try to hold it open at that point. But I'm going to kind of go around to where I'm kind of around the back of it. I'm gonna whisper. I'm gonna say, "Someone else."
Okay.
And then when I feel pressure go on the door to open it, I'm gonna try to open it as if he's opening the door. To make
Okay.
it look like there's nothing weird.
Make a sleight of hand check. Ari, where are you going?
I'm gonna try to get behind this.
Perfect. Roll stealth.
22.
Okay.
13. Wait, that's not. Yeah, they're the same. 13.
13?
And I'm gonna add Favored by the Gods to it.
Okay.
13, 15, 16.
16.
Yep.
You go over, and as the door begins to open, you step over a barrel and you duck down behind it, and the barrel actually wobbles, and it almost falls over, and you're looking over at it, and you watch as a spectral hand and a figure hooded with a small mouth just puts his hand on it and puts it back, and he disappears. This person walks in, looks over. The barrel just stops right before he looks at it. Makes his way over, goes towards the other door again, and goes through it.
This door?
Yep. All right. Seymour?
Opening those doors.
Okay.
Is it the door with the cat person in it?
They're locked.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna try and
At least I think they.
yeah.
Sorry, you need your
Open that one.
you need your lock picker up there.
Yeah, they're locked.
I'm sure we'll end up there eventually.
When you do that, you hear meow, 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 real meows. Meow, 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 meow.
I believe nothing.
Okay.
That's just a guy who's really good at impersonating a cat.
Can I try and open this one?
Okay. Yep. You go over there and you.
That room has kittens in it. Want another cat?
I might get one when I move. Do you remember Molly? The little white dog that I sent you a picture of?
Mm-hmm.
The lady who takes care of her, wants to get rid of her animals because she has 20. So
my goodness.
I can take that Molly and a cat.
There's a lady in my old apartment complex who used to take in stray cats.
Yeah.
She had like 40 of them.
Got a cat house on
Open
the
the
kids.
door.
Oh, yeah.
Across from the door, a fire sputters and struggles for life in the hearth, above which hangs a framed family portrait, a noble father and mother, their 2 young sons, and a baby daughter in the father's arms. The sons are smiling in a way that suggests mischief. Parents look like uncrowned royalty. Wood paneling covers the walls of this room. A closet and framed mirror flank a curtained window to the south. To the north, a wide canopy bed lies pinned between 2 matching end tables with oil lamps. Stretched out on one side of the bed is a man dressed in black, his eyes each covered with a copper piece. He bears a striking resemblance to the father in the painting.
I think you found her dead, man.
I think so. I have a feeling. You said there was a girl in the picture.
Mm-hmm. There's a man and a woman, and the man is holding a small baby girl in his hand, in his arms.
Could be outside.
Yeah, we also don't know. No, because
I'm going inside and I'm closing the door. Is there anyone else in here?
No.
Okay. Man, I really hope this doesn't screw you guys up. I'm gonna cast message.
You're no longer visible.
Yeah. I found the man.
As for receptionists of magic, I don't think they would be responding as part of your...
Responding is part of my.
No, you're not casting a spell, so.
I also think I found the girl. And she's a cat now. I'm upstairs.
Okay. All right.
We'll make our way up there. Cast greater invisibility on yourself. And then when I'm done with that, I'll recast it on myself.
I'll cast it when I leave.
wasn't that your reply to?
Oh, right.
Yeah. You don't need to cast the message back.
Right.
You can reply to him.
Jacob, sorry, did you describe what this was?
It's just a table.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just a table.
I thought she would be in a basement, but Seymour thinks she's upstairs.
It does say a cell to her dead father's house.
You don't actually have to
Yeah.
whisper.
It does say cell to her dead father's house, not underneath her dead father's house. So it could be anywhere if it's here. It's in this house.
He needs our help.
Let's figure a way out of it. I don't know how he got up.
I would figure that he went up the stairs to the door he went through. So I'm gonna make my way back that way.
You're gonna go where?
Well, because I know that he didn't follow me, so
Okay.
I think he probably went this way.
Yeah. All right. You can head that way.
I'm gonna make my way this way, but I'm gonna wait, like maybe 30 more seconds because I know that guy went in here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just wait.
All right. Ira, are you doing anything?
Which way are we going?
Or sorry, Tallman, are you doing anything? You're just waiting for him.
I'm going to turn into a venomous, not poisonous,
Yes.
snake.
Okay.
So my way back up as a tiny boy.
Okay. Where are you going?
Just sort of circulating around, seeing if there's any movement outside of the house. So it'll take me a couple of rounds.
Okay. Ira.
Which way are we going? Sorry, which way are we going?
Back the way we came.
Okay, I'll get on that. Tell me when to stop.
You can just keep going. Yeah. You make it up.
I'm gonna follow him.
Oh, okay. You guys make your way up. you can hear meow, 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 and then a person meow, meow.
He was serious.
Did that start up again?
No, it's just been kind of calming down.
Okay. I want to like sit at the door and like peek through, trying to watch to see if anyone's coming.
You don't see anyone.
Just waiting.
Am I good?
Yeah, what are you doing?
See, I'm whispering, but Seymour. Seymour.
You hear him. And you hear, oh, who's there? Who's there?
Is that who
Yeah.
I'm here?
Ooh, Kitty wants to play.
That's the girl.
Meow, meow.
Let's deal with the
Meow. I'm purring.
For you personally. Stop that.
Do you want to help with that? Because I can put her to sleep, but that's a problem.
I'm gonna open the door.
Works me just as much. What?
I'm just opening the door. Since I don't
Door
know
opens.
Do what?
Wait here.
Wait, you want me to wait here?
Yeah, just in case anyone comes up. And
Under
she's
the
being
door,
quiet.
you see fingers come out from under the doors.
Oh my gosh.
Who's there? Who's there? Who's there?
Go to sleep, Kitty.
I'm gonna cast my
Meow,
touch
meow,
directed at the kitty.
meow.
And say, if you be quiet, we can play in a minute.
Roll persuasion.
Alright. Dirty 20.
Magic friends. Magic friends. Goes back.
And I'll recast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
Alright, I think I got her to shut up.
Are you okay?
I'm alright, yeah.
Logan's like, I'm dying because of this character.
You guys make your way into the room and you see the exact thing Seymour sees.
Oh yeah, you know what? I got her to shut up. I'll go in the room
And
too.
there's a dead man in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Copper over his eyes.
can I discern how
I'll hang
he
on.
died?
It's a man dressed in black, his eyes each covered with a copper piece. He bears a striking resemblance to the father in the painting. And you guys see the painting as well.
I'm gonna go over to him and try to figure out how he died.
Roll medicine.
And I wanted to open this other door.
How dead is he?
That, yeah. I think that's what
You're
I'm
gonna go to that door?
Yeah.
That's a window.
Ooh,
This?
Oh, you can go in there. That's fine.
it's a bathroom.
It is a bathroom.
Medicine, dirty 20.
I'm gonna take a big poop.
Okay.
While I wait.
What?
Dirty 20.
First of all, he doesn't even look dead.
Hmm.
First of all, he just looks alive, and then he feels pulse and he's dead. You're like, oh,
Damn.
that's weird.
She's
Hmm.
a smart lady.
And you look and you open his mouth and feel around him. See something internal. Maybe heart attack, sickness, something.
Can you cast Dispel Magic on him? Or remove Curse or something?
Try both. I tried both.
The priest said sickness. He seems alive though. I don't know what sickness. Like he looks like his complexion is still
Hmm?
that of a person
Who is
alive.
not died, yeah.
He doesn't look dead. He looks fine.
Sorry, what?
She was just. I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on him.
You cast it.
Okay.
Something gets dispelled.
Okay.
Still,
Oh god. And then I cast Remove Curse.
no target to cast remove curse on.
Can I roll Arcana to see if I know what spell I just dispelled?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, 26.
Gentle repose.
Yep. Yep. I had a feeling that's what it was. Oh. So it's gonna be a lot harder to bring him back now.
Why?
He had a curse that, or a spell that was keeping him alive. Well,
What did it do?
at least not decomposing.
Well, we could put him in your bag and hope that the abbot would bring him back to life.
Yeah, I guess we could do that.
We need him.
Let's do it.
Can I fit a body? Yeah, I can fit a body in the bag of holding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ira, help me out.
Yep, I'll do it. I was like literally chuckling the entire time.
Pick him up. Clang, the 2 coins fall on the ground. You drag him over, you open the bag, and you shove him in there.
I really hope he doesn't get cut too much by those daggers.
There's a mountain of daggers and a dead body falling into it.
No, I have those laid out like a bed, so you can just.
I'm just kidding. That's not how it works.
Now let's go deal with.
No, they're all floating around.
Yeah. The door is locked for the girl.
Yeah, I know. I can.
Please don't call her Kitty.
But she's a kitty.
No, she is a girl.
I'll figure that out.
Give me one second, guys. Sorry.
Okay.
Maybe we can get her to follow us.
Just need you to pick the door.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'll try and remove.
You're
any
gonna go
curse
over and
that I
pick the
can use
door?
on her.
Yeah, I'll go with it.
Oh, okay.
Pick it. Pick that lock.
Roll lockpick.
Ooh, buddy, 29.
Okay.
Sorry, Luke.
You know,
You're good, man.
Skill Monkey Rogue bars are so much fun to play when you have to make all these rolls.
Oh yeah,
It's
for
like
real.
plus 11. Yes. As long as I roll a 10, I'm fine.
Yep.
Why is Iris so good at deception?
Because you
I've
never
literally,
get deception.
I've literally never used that skill.
You make your you go over. You open the door to a room. In this room is musty and dark. An iron-framed bed fitted with leather straps stands near a wall. The place has no other furnishings. Scurrying away from you on all fours is a young woman in a soiled nightgown. She leaps onto the bed and hisses like a cat. Little kitty doesn't know you.
No, but we're magic.
She
friends.
shouts. Little kitty doesn't like the smell of you.
Sleep.
Okay. Roll the d8s.
I hate this.
That's actually really good. Damn, I get one more. Okay. So that's 5, 10, 25.
Little kitty doesn't like the smell.
Thank you. Seymour.
I'm casting greater invisibility. Gotta do this quick.
I'm gonna get into the room because I'm invisible now.
Okay.
Where are you going?
In there with you guys.
In here?
Okay, I'm not gonna cast Dispel Magic because obviously that's just gonna get rid of sleep. So
But
Is it
might be a curse.
yeah, I'm just gonna try that.
Okay.
And I cast Remove Curse.
Something seems deeper than a curse here.
It seems deeper than a curse.
Mm-hmm.
Can I cast Dispel Magic and say that I don't want it to be sleep?
You can't
No,
target.
it'll dispel any magic in the area.
Well, it's because you can target a specific effect, right?
Well, yes.
Just let you make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. 26.
You gather from your dispel magic spell and from you knowing what this is. It is not something magic effect on her.
Okay, yeah.
Once again, I would say the abbot probably knows more about
When
this.
you look down at her, she's maybe a 15, 16-year-old girl. She's actually relatively pretty. She has like long curly hair. She looks like a mess though. Absolute mess.
Are we just kidnapping 2 people today? One dead body and a tiny girl?
So I don't know how to rope and gag. I don't know. I don't really want to gag.
Don't say things like that right now.
Okay.
How heavy is she?
She's 90 pounds.
I'll pick her up.
Do you want me to take the lead?
If I pick her up, she'd be invisible, right?
That's how greater invisibility works.
She's
not
not,
regular
no.
invisibility. Regular invisibility, she's just a floating body.
Yeah, she's.
Greater
Sorry.
invisibility, anything you grab goes with you. Regular, it doesn't.
Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the target's person.
Oh. All right.
Turns invisible.
Awesome. That's that's what it was.
Yeah, it's the same description for greater. So
And then I'm going
How long
to.
is she asleep?
Let's About
A minute.
3 more seconds. Should go now. Should go now.
Yes, now.
Should go now. I'll cast invisibility on myself again.
Okay.
Last spell slot.
Okay. And you guys, what are you doing? Making your way out of the house?
Yeah.
All right. Midway down the stairway. Where am I? Where? I can't. I can't.
Quicker.
Yeah.
Meow.
Quicker.
Meow.
Sleep.
Roll the hit dice.
I'll let myself become visible. I don't care.
How many hit points do you have, Ari?
Fucking hey, man.
I'm sure you have more than her.
54.
Yeah, you have more than her.
You're fine.
I know, but
Yeah, I can't even roll that many, especially after that roll. That's bad. 1d8. Yes. Alright, I've got a chance. 16.
You think?
she's a little girl.
24. It's one less than last time.
What's going?
Oh, thank you.
And you guys run. I'm assuming where?
Down.
Out.
And probably the same way we came.
Okay, and out the window.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Honestly, that's probably the point the snake had made its way around the film.
And you make your way outside of the building, and you
There's
see
a
the
little
window
snake.
open, and you hear thud, 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 and you guys see a snake.
Ah, snake.
Roll that.
I pull out my pistol.
Roll that.
No.
You guys stealthily the entire time make your way out. There's a snake! Oh my god! Fireball! 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 Burning hands!
Yeah, we killed it.
See,
All of it goes up to
a
this body of
9-foot-tall
dog.
furball with a bare red ass, just like, ah.
No, roll a die.
No.
You're stepping on it, right?
Yeah, I'm stepping on it.
Okay, what'd you get on your attack?
Oh my gosh.
You beat a 12, so.
Yeah, I stepped on the snake.
You see,
You
oh,
won
you
damage.
make your way over, and then suddenly you get stepped on, and Ari becomes visible. Just you see Ari holding somebody stepping on you, and you're like, ah!
One
Go,
hit point.
go.
You,
You're
oh,
visible now,
you
go.
step on it, and your foot rises up so quickly you fall backwards. And Tallman is lying there, and his stomach just
slowly
whoop.
roll over and look at you.
I didn't know it was you.
Let's go. You're visible
Hey,
now.
carry
Let's
this lady.
go.
Carry her and run.
Go, go.
Avoid guards.
The little tiny girl, she weighs nothing. All right, you guys running out?
Let's go into the forest. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're in
We
the
have to
middle
head towards the
of
Vistani anyways.
Yeah.
Where are you going? You are
Gretzky's
at N4?
We're gonna probably go.
Back way.
Come out this way.
Go.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna go around this way?
Yeah.
Everybody roll stealth. You with a disadvantage because you got a girl over your
I'm
shoulder.
gonna actually cast invisibility on the girl.
All right, you have a normal roll.
Do I still have advantage for being invisible?
Yes.
That one only lasts for a
And
minute.
myself. And
And-
Thomas.
I would say yes.
Can I just cast invisibility on the three of us? Jacob?
Hmm?
Can I cast it on her, Tommen, and myself?
Do you get fucked?
It was on a wand and then it went. Whoop.
There you go.
Holy shit.
Because I can cast it at a higher level and it'll let me target.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's fine.
Oh man.
What'd you get?
Shit.
What'd you get?
25.
Oh fuck!
I
Nobody
got
knows you're
30.
there. Nobody knows you're there.
The odds are on my
You're like,
side.
all right, let's get out.
That's really good.
Dirty 20.
Everybody disappears.
Yeah, 23.
Damn.
Congratulations, you
No,
guys have pulled off the heist of a century.
Aha.
2 fucking people
Yeah.
from their own house.
One a dead man.
We stole people and got away with it. You guys run and run and run and make your way
First!
All of our training led up to this moment.
outside of the village. You make your way out, and you all eventually your invisibility's gone. Your invisibility's still on, and you just hear, where am I? What's
Can your
going on?
silence are the same as you did before?
I can try.
I don't know. Roll. She's asleep.
Do you know?
I think you said it was your last spell slot.
My last second level to cast invisibility on myself again. That was, I think, my second to
All
last
right,
first level.
you guys are
Yeah.
outside of Locky. You've got a sleeping
I've cast
crazy
invisibility.
cat woman with you, and
Do you know how to?
the dead body of a dude. What?
Do you
Cast
know how to
invisibility.
restore someone's sanity?
Is it a curse?
No.
No.
It's
Or
different
is it
than a
an
curse.
illness?
Maybe.
More an illness than a curse.
Just to let you know, Seymour's the only one visible right now. You're just speaking to air
Oh.
You are
Invisible.
also yourself invisible.
and Ira.
I've cast invisibility. This is my spell slot usage today. Invisibility 3 times. Sleep 3 times.
Nice.
I have 1 use of sleep left, and that's 1 first level slot.
If we can hint to Kretsk first. I will spend my morning there, speaking to the Morning Lord and the other oaths I have made, and hopefully I will find some.
Well, I can only make her sleep for about another minute.
I have a feeling her insanity is going to be something that is not easily corrected.
Then that is not something that I can correct.
Could you?
I cannot.
You have nothing you can try.
Praise myself as a professional. Of course I can try.
That's all we ask then.
Time will tell. I will do what I can.
I say we just treat her as best as we can.
Paper bird.
I'll try to gesture over to either of you.
You just grab it.
Yeah, just read it.
I'm in Kretsk. Godfrey.
Perfect. Better safe than sorry. I do apologize.
It's okay.
No, that's fine.
No, that's fine.
It's the trek to Kresk is how many days?
From here?
Just one.
It's like 3
Not.
hours.
It's like 3 hours.
The problem is that we have to keep her quiet for 3 hours.
Well, I think we should try to befriend her, since we're gonna need her as an ally anyways.
Yeah.
Just be nice to her. She needs a bath. She stinks.
She needs to be probably not treated as a
Prestidigitation.
cat.
I'll cast it more than once if I need to.
Nope.
clean it
She's
up.
she's clean.
And maybe seeing her father come back to life.
So there's a book series that I read recently
Mm-hmm.
that explains prestidigitation the best way I've ever heard it. I can snap and make a person clean, but like on my body, like I can still feel the dirt. And so it's like I'm not actually like fully clean. Like I don't feel clean, but I'm clean.
Is
Oh, got it.
And so that's the way that I imagine it.
Transmutation, though, right?
Prestidigitation might work differently, but that's always the way that I imagined it.
What school is it?
Transmutation.
Yeah.
So it physically.
It physically removes it, but I always imagined it that way.
Oh yeah. Well, you're
Illusion
still
magic.
a person. You're still human, half elf, whatever.
Yeah.
And so like, magic will something instantly making you clean is not never gonna make you feel as clean as a bath.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Makes
All
it
right.
non-visible.
Mm-hmm. You guys are gonna make your way towards Kresk.
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
Are you doing
We
anything
need
else
to go
first?
to the Vistani
Yeah.
camp too.
All right.
We have a lot we need to do here still.
Guys, start making your way over. She's gonna wake up soon, but that's something that we're going to have to deal with next time on Curse of Strahd. Because for us, it's 12:20 in the morning.
Hey, we got like half of our army though.
Yeah, you did.
We're halfway
You
there.
stole a dead guy and a crazy lady. That was pretty
So,
dope, guys.
In theory, next game we'll have our entire army ready. We'll be.
And I played the cringiest NPC I've probably ever played.
Yeah.
Blinksy.
Not Blinksy.
No,
Blinksy was
fuck
fun.
Little kitty.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. I
And she's
thought- I
also
just
like
decided-
15,
I
so.
decided to get that.
Yeah. Just put it out of your mind now.
I don't regret anything. If it made you all uncomfortable, that means I succeeded.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, everybody, for today's episode of Curse of Strahd. We will
Yeah.
be back next week with another episode, hopefully, if we remember to render and upload the episode, because I don't think we did this week.
God damn it.
No, we didn't.
Oh, well.
Put all
That
that
really
hard
times
work
this episode.
and
Yeah, it
doesn't
sure
it?
does.
into it. You didn't.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I had a lot to do.
Well, hey Spencer, that means you have a week.
There's a lot of shit I forgot to do this week. So
That's true.
catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and that's the end of the episode.
Later.